going for a morning coffee. We're here having morning coffee. Good morning for if you're turning in. It's the Legends of Tarot for Saturday, March 27th. Good morning, Shantae. Hi, thanks for being here. It may seem like a lower energy, but really this is just my circadian. It's a buildup. It's almost like I feel very differently and present very differently based on the time of day, as we all probably do a little bit, but mine kind of swings wild. And that's okay. We're in a restful, nurturing time. And it's very much allowed to be this way. And it's very much allowed to happen to us. Saturn hasn't realized that Jupiter went retrograde and dipped out. And Saturn's like, where did Pluto go? Pretty soon he's going to turn around and realize he has to go chase after him. Very restful time. I hope you can hear me. I hope it's loud enough. And I hope we don't have any microphone problems. Okay? Hi, we're just having morning coffee. This is the earliest that the Legends of Tarot program has ever been on. It's a third eye chakra day, okay? Earliest in the West, I guess we could say that it's ever been on. I think a lot of people that come here, Shantae, it's like they might be waiting for their person. And sometimes I'm waiting for my person too. I'll start my day my own in knowing that I get to do what I want to do till they get here, and then it's going to get even better. So that's happy. And thanks for being here. Did you get your reading yesterday, Shantae? Hopefully, I think I had you on the list and scratched off. I hope so. It's been so tough. I'm going to have to get some moderators, I think. Okay? And I'm a little bit slower in the morning, but I'm a little bit more clear too. I'm not as giddy goofy. I feel a little bit more grounded in the mornings. I haven't been outside yet. I should go outside. Oh, you missed it? Okay. I'm going to put you on the list. Okay. I might not even do a lot of readings, and I'll try not to make you wait too long for some cards, Shantae. But I'll put it down. Okay. I will put it down. Because you know what? It's Legends of Tarot, but we're light on legend. In this little restful time I just talked about, it's like there's not much going on. Hi, Claudie D. Welcome to the program. It's morning coffee here. The Legends of Tarot program is on super early. And you can get a reading, okay? You can definitely get a reading. But I'm going to have to be I'm in a place where I want to be engaged with the chat and the people that come this morning. I think I need more than one, Shantae. And if you want to be on the list for that, I'm going through a choosing process. Because I want to be fair to everybody that comes to the room, that comes to hang out with us, that comes to our beach, our own private club med, as it were. Okay, Claudie D, hi. Yeah, put you down on the list. What a talent this takes. I mean, I am getting a little bit older, but I work hard every day for my money, at least when my energy's right and I have to get in the trench and do some digging. I could very much go balls to the wall or go ham for 8 hours a day on a construction site. And I did 8 hours of live tarot yesterday. And you know what? It was almost as hard. It required just as much energy. It wasn't even that it was of a different nature. I was tired. I felt drained after doing that many free readings. And the ironic part is the videos have to come down because we got into bubblegum copyright issues. And the YouTube team was please don't do that. So I couldn't sing the Juicy Fruit song anymore. You know, juicy fruit, it's gonna move you. The juice is soft, it gets right to you. Take a stick, pull it out. You know, it's good though. We're vibing. Hi, Shanta. Yeah, I did rest well. Jesse Q. That reminds me of a Credence job. Instead of Jesse Q, it was Susie Q. Quinzel. What a beautiful name. Hi, Jesse Quinzel. What do we got going? Are you from Venus? I love you all. You're also very beautiful. And we're gonna do some cards here, but I'm kind of like the old elephant while he's waking up. It's like the rest of the elephants are up. They got their big swinging trunks going on. They're like, we're kicking it, we're carrying on, and I'm like the old elephant that needs a little bit more rest, and I'm like, oh, what part of the Serengeti are we even in? It takes me a while. I don't even know where I'm at yet for where we are. So yes, readings. We're here. Our purpose is to do tarot cards and say hi to people that want to be a part of our tribe and our little beach party, right? But I'm just slowly taking names this morning, and I've got to get into talking to some people and paying more attention to the live chat for a while too, because I want to give the chat back to the viewers eventually. I still have to look at it, but I think the moderator thing is a smart thing, because it helps it, and it helps me to be able to let go of it and focus more on presenting and reading. Okay. Your spirit animal, aka Harley Quinn. That's okay. I don't know if you're old enough to remember Meatloaf, but Meatloaf is my spirit animal. And it's a person, right? One of my spirit animals or guides. Okay. I hope your kitties and puppies are okay too this morning. Hi to all the kitties and puppies, budgies and turtles out there. It's Legends of Tarot, Saturday, March 27th. March, it's April. Where's your head at? Where's your head at? Remember that song? Or the Pixies? Where is my mind? Okay, that's what we're doing. I'm gonna write down Jesse's name here, and that's requiring just enough effort from me right now, because we're chatting. I'm gonna play a little funky jam for you guys while I write the name down. So, shh. And wake up too. I gotta wake up. It's the goal, monkey mind. Let's wake up together. Hi, Jesse Q. Thank you. Thank you, kitties, for purrs. Okay. It's helpful. That's helpful. Can wake up. And the CCR was like, Susie Q, baby, I love you. Susie Q. Thanks for the thumbs up. Okay, definitely rested. And the readings are going to take a little bit of a shorter form. Not that they will require any less energy, equivalent to what you intuiting put in on the outside, but also sort of the duration and how winded. I love the card off the bottom and then 3 off the top, like a game of Jenga for the cards, just for so I can pay attention. But I think when the lists start to get long and the price is right, like come on down, you're being read for next. I think we have to treat it as such. It's like a little glimpse. There's lots of good readers out there that will give you like a personal paid reading or good monthlies. I try to do good monthlies, and guess what? I do them once a month, and the May monthlies are out, right? And so the people, if it backs up like traffic on the 401 or the I-5, if it's completely backed up, then people can check out the monthlies. They can say hi and tune in, and we still have the VIP list thing. I had to do something with the space behind me for ambiance and maybe for even information. I might be able to keep like a whiteboard or a running board. I think a whiteboard would be a good idea, and maybe even a push pin with some beautiful shapes. Do you guys like shapes? Of course you like shapes. Your monkey mind likes shapes. We innately love shapes and patterns. Excuse me, everyone. I got a thing on the screen. So maybe some shapes for when people use the super chat, and we can write their name on a McHappy Day bear and put it up on the wall, and so that we can do that, and then maybe a whiteboard or something for like the VIP list where it's like, I've recognized you for so much in the chat now, and I really want to get to know you. Hi, Medea. Good morning, music love. I love the little puppy and the icon. That is great. That is absolutely fantastic. And we're having morning coffee on the Legends of Tarot for April 27th. It's Saturday. I should do a lot more stretching. I got up and I got on the mat for a quick minute, the yoga mat. I like the 5 Tibetan rites. It doesn't take long and it's just like really gets you limber, but I should maybe like start doing a longer session or something. Okay. Cheers. I hope here's to everyone being warm and safe and grounded. I like that jam in the morning, especially when I'm not running off to work because it's Saturday. Go watch all the cartoons. Hi, my dear. Hi, Music Love. Hi. Good morning, Ayun. Good morning. Thanks for being here. Right, we're into it, and we ran some of the program last night, and like I mentioned, we're a little bit light on Legend, but we're going to dedicate, as always, the first portion of the program to the people watching later, and we're going to try not to get into any trouble with YouTube today, so that the video can actually stay up. I think they must. Anybody watching from YouTube, it's drywall. I'm not broadcasting from a padded wall. I promise. You don't need to send anybody. We're fine. We're just a little eccentric, and sometimes it's fun, and it becomes unchained, and it goes off the rails. Okay, and I got to be careful of my voice. We broadcasted for 8 hours yesterday, and it was like I worked in the diamond mines, or in the I've been working on the railroad all the live long day. Okay, I just need a minute to write the names down as they've come in. Just in case we decide to be a while our people come in. Thanks for a thumbs up. Okay, I love fun too. Jesse Q. Jesse Q, baby, I love you. Jesse Q. Right? Oh, Jesse Q. Oh, Jesse Q. It's Jesse Q, baby, I love you. Jesse Q. And hi, everyone else. Hi, Shantae. Cool. That one goes in my 2 of cups. That's I'm feeling I have 2 of cups energy this morning. Thank you, coffee. Thank you, water. It's my go-to when I sit down, if I ever go out to sit at a restaurant, or a coffee and a water, please. Yeah, and I like to joke when they're like, what can I get you to drink? And then I think hard, and I'm like, do you guys have water here? Like, and you ask it in a way where they're like, of course, right? But some places, like in the desert and out in Vegas, you have to ask. Some other places, it's complimentary. But I try to be always appreciative of the abundance that I find in the water that I drink. But it's fun to play. It's fun to play. The movie theater, I asked the person I buy the ticket from, if I just have to, I'm like, so how does this work? Do I just go in and pick a place to sit down, and then the movie comes on? I'm like, how does it work? And it brightens so many people's day, because they're like, one, either this guy is a legitimate moron, like a legitimate skadoosh, or this guy really is just like, he gets it, he sees it, right? And it's a way of saying hi. Hi, McLovin. Oh, McLovin. Okay, so we got some names to write down. I know I have to do it before the chat gets too far ahead, or it doesn't get done, which is why I appreciate it. I'm taking a short list, now hopefully not too short, of people that would like to moderate and want to moderate. But I'm going to check in with everybody that's been here from the very start first. Right? Hi, Music Love, Medea, Ayun. Everybody's here. Okay. Music Love, yeah, you stepped into the room when I stopped writing things down. Love the puppy, right? Medea, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for being here. Tarot's fun, isn't it? It's fun. It's a fun place to come. It's a cool place to be, right? Let's see. So I think what we'll do is I'm going to just start with pulling some cards for people and checking in and saying hi. I think that will be fun. Okay. Hi, Shantae. Safak, how are you? And McLovin. Safak. It's been a hot minute. Okay. And McLovin the third. What was that movie where he was McLovin and there were those kids, they were running around? Forget the name of that movie. Super Bad. Yeah, Super Bad, I think it was. That was pretty fun. Pretty funny movie. I like that. McLovin. All right, McLovin. Let's check it out. I'm still connecting a little bit. See the amethyst? And then I can be inside the amethyst if I hold it just right to the light and the camera. Right? We're off. We're unchained. We're coming super unglued in the 5 and 6D. And we're chatting and having coffee and playing tarot. And isn't it fun? That's pretty fun. Okay, Legends of Tarot for the 27th. We're going right into the 5D because this is like a weird third eye Saturday morning where I'm like, I feel like I got hit by a dang freight train doing 8 hours of tarot yesterday just for fun. My middle name is Fun. Ask a girl if I broke up with me, will come back to me. Come back to me. What is that? That reminds me of the Toadies. Is it the Toadies? Around the lake tonight, by my side. Do you wanna cry? Do you wanna cry? Yeah, that one. This is pretty good jams, actually. Pretty good songs. Yeah, that's a good question, Jesse, for McLovin to ask. Why did you break it up in the first place? And if you broke up, why would they come back? Usually it's the other way around. You're a long shot at this point, just from what you've shared with us. And Jesse pointed that out very much so. Hi, Safak. You're Capricorn? Any new love in the beginning of May? Check your Venus sign in the monthlies, Safak. That would give you, there's a lot there that I think you might be able to pull from to find out how it would go and how it's going to be for that. It's Taurus season, right? But it's moving along. The new moon is going to come and go as if, fresh morning dew had landed on the lawn and then dried up in the sunlight right away, and it turned into a perfect day. We're in this rest period before Saturn goes retrograde while Pluto's putting some miles on. Pluto's trying to run away. Pluto's running away from Saturn till I think the 29th. Okay, not much going on in Legend today. And we haven't pulled a single card yet, but it's fair because I love to chat with you guys. I appreciate you all that come here to be for the vibe, right? We come for the tarot, stay for the vibe, right? And sometimes at our little tarot stand, the lineup to the tarot tube stake it's a while. Sometimes it takes a while to get there because I'm the turtle in the race. Hi, if you're the turtle in the race. Okay, but we're going to pull a 5D for the group, for the 5-6 people that have come and stepped in. So at least you guys, we can play some tarot and we can at least get the messages starting to come in. It was an accident. What, like Three's Company accident? You got the 3 in your name there too. Where like, remember Three's Company when Jack Tripper lived with those 2 beautiful ladies, but they were just platonic relationships? But the ladies were so beautiful that any time he tried to wheel or date another woman in his life and hide the fact that he was living with 2 beautiful women, and then he'd try and bring them back to his place, and something would happen where he'd smash his head on the kitchen door, drop a fork, and one of them would wake up, and the new girlfriend would be like, why? You live with women? What? And it was back in the 70s, right? So it had all these stipulations to it. If so, it would be an accident that Jack would have to break up with his new girlfriend because he saw his female roommate. And then some people just can't hack it. Some people just can't hack it, right? If you broke up, they might just be like, ooh. So you better have made, I hope that McLovin III, that you had, you were either 1, good enough in bed, or 2, charismatic enough to make a super good impression that reached the heart chakra energy. I don't know how long you guys were together, but that's what I would say. Will I be in a serious relationship? So how this is going to work. Hi, Hamline. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for coming in to the room. See, I'm going to pull a 5D card for the group. So you guys set your focus, set your intention, and for whatever your situationship might be, the card should speak to it because it's meant for all of us. Okay. Maybe not directly as a, you know, a half hour personal reading used to cost my clients, and this is like 20 years ago, and I didn't see this much, but it used to cost my clients $90 for a half hour reading, right? Of which I might see $3 or $4 of that as the reader. Believe it or not, right? That's the way it was back then. It was before the internet, okay? 5D, we have a beautiful group going here at Legends. Can you give us some messages, please, in the 5D for everyone that's here? This is for Shante, Claudia, Jesse Q, Music Love, Maudie, Safak, McLuffin, and the Ham Line. Hi, everyone. Good morning. Set your intentions, people. Focus on that, what your focus is. Could be a person, could be a love, could be a relationship. And then the card has come up, and then you want to draw your message from that, okay? Might be more than one, but it's going to be a reading for us. For those who have asked if they can have a reading, set your intention, because a reading is just as much for you. So, and that would be like a 30 card spread, you know? All right, we're getting started. Set your intentions, people. Somebody, whoever that was out there that set their intentions, you caused a card to flip out of the deck. Sorry about the glare. There is one over here. The Ace of Cups. So, new love. What's going to happen, right? I think there's like a mini celebration. And it's a mini appreciation or setting appreciation standards for yourself and appreciation standards for your relationship, right? That's how we draw the Ace of Cups out. That's how we're able to like actually reach out and grasp it. Because in most tarot, the Ace of Cups is a big old cup. We're getting the elemental side, right? This Ace of Water, right? New water that makes its way into a new area for a first time, like the creation of a river or, you know, a sustainable lake that's been left after a rainstorm in the desert. But to get there, it takes a while. The conditions have to be right. Other things have to dry up and be forgotten in order before the dragon, the Ace of Water, the dragon of water is able to come and bring us the nice, cool rains again so that, you know, we need the Ace of Cups for the nurture and the growing in Taurus season. So the next little while is going to be focused on new love. And I would be proactive about it, peeps, if you're single. And if you're coupled up, this card here, do something new. Spice up the bedroom. Pick a new place. Pick a new bedroom. Have a new conversation. Watch a new movie. Something like that. Okay. It's Ace of Water time. Because they're flippers and the poppers. It's tarots, non-stoppers. Okay. Love to play my music in the sun. Also, I'm way more off-key and tired about for singing in the morning, okay? And that's okay. Hi, Safa. Halima. Hi, Halima. Do I have you down? Hamline. Hamlina. I probably said Hamla. It's so funny. Maybe I'm ready for breakfast. Break the fast. That's where that word comes from. You've been sleeping all night, silly. You are probably hungry and it's a fast, and that's the easiest fast of the day to do. Is the one while you're asleep, because you're not thinking about food, silly. Or maybe you are. Maybe you're dreaming of a big old cheeseburger, right? And you wake up to the birds chirping and the ones going, cheeseburger, cheeseburger. And then you're like, I want cheese, but it's no, not in the morning. I don't want a cheeseburger. Well, maybe you do. Corn dogs. Just because it's morning meat for me doesn't mean it's morning for you. I'm just asking everyone to say hi and give each other a hug, to check in, right? And let you know where I'm at after a marathon tarot session yesterday. Tell me about you guys, you know. I always like, how's the weather and what part of the world are you from? Especially if you're not from the West. We always find it so, ooh, they're from somewhere else. If you're not from the West, right? I got to do a little bit of upper heart energy yoga. I completed the 5 Tibetan rites. These are like my heavy hands. Before we got on the air, but there's still some of my normal things that Germany. Hi, Claudie D. You're on the list. You're definitely on the list. Okay, but it's gonna take me a while to wake up today, and it's a Saturday, so it's like I'm just in here out of benevolence and goodness. Nobody's putting me to work today, unfortunately. Hi, Callie. Right? Yeah. Maybe so. Hopefully, you weren't stuck in traffic on the I-5. Okay. I like Highway 1 in Cali. Big Sur, Carmel. Just cruise it with the rag top down. How does it cruise it in my 5.0? Rag top down so my hair can blow. The girlie's on standby waiting just to say hi. Did you stop? No, silly, I just drove by. I checked on, going to the next stop. The stop was dead. Then we proceeded to A1A, Beachfront Avenue. The girls were hot, wearing less than bikinis. Rock band lovers were driving Lamborghinis. Remember that? Remember that? To the extreme, I lock a mic like a vandal, light up the stage and jump like a candle. Damn. Right? That's hi, Jesse Q. Jesse Q. Beautiful, beautiful. Dun 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 dun. Right? And there was this other one. There was this guy Snow. He did this song, Informer. I know Saddam, I'm not a player. I like it, boom boom now. Informer, right? And then it was. I don't know if it was big in California or in the States, but it was around that same time. Please don't stop the music, music. Please don't stop the music. But anyways, Doritos has an advertisement on YouTube out of this guy playing the pan flute of the Informer song. Info dun dun na 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 na. I like it, boom boom now. And it's so funny because it's one of those like vined out, like he's tripped out. There's like 17 of them standing like above Mount Vesuvius and just weird stuff going. And I really got a genuine laugh out of it. I really got a little thank you, Safak. You're on the list. You're on the list, but it's not that it's a long list, but it's going to take a long time because it's going to be a little bit here before I can start pulling cards. We might just have to have a morning warm up, like meet and greet, like come in for the vibes, and then we'll get some lists going, get some names down of people that have really been engaged and participating in the chat as we help each other out. Good morning, Norma Jean. Thank you for your contribution in the super chat last night. You know, I don't forget, and I want to say hi to you. You're waiting for me. What was we were talking about? Come on, knock on the door. We've been waiting for you. Where the kisses are hers and his. Three's company too. So lots of kisses. Safak, Jesse, Halim, thumbs up to you. Thanks for giving the thumbs up. And to you, Norma Jean, thank you. Smiley gumdrops. Rainbows and gumdrops. So I wanted to really connect more in the chat because I need to ask some people outrightly if they would be okay with me putting them not on the list or the VIP list, but on the short list for possible moderators. Because when the day our phone blows up, or if people decide that they want to hang out with us, I don't think we can say no. But at the same time, I'm gonna have to stay. I'm going to have to give the chat back to you guys. But you're here at the very start, at the very beginning of the channel. And if you decide to stay long, where your presence is present more than it's absent, I definitely, from the early days, and the people will remember. Hi, Sunshine. Sunshine, can I put you? Oh, yeah, on the list of short list for moderators. That's the list I want to put you on. Okay, if you'd be willing to, if that's okay. I'll put you on the list for a reading too. We're actually reading for the group right now. And we had the Ace of Water, okay? With the deck's moving slow because we're moving slow. Well, at least I'm moving slow because we did 8 hours of tarot yesterday. Sunshine, I did a silly thing and I came back on for 4 hours after yesterday. And it was just like, yeah, you cannot lie. Neither can tarot. Tarot can guide us and point us. But we have our free will. So if it seems like tarot's lying, it's just because of its perceptive relationship to. All right. So everybody set your intention. Okay. We're still doing for the group reading for right now so that we all can just feel the vibe and take a little something. So whatever your focus is on, this is the next card up in the reading so that you can see. Hi, Afra. Even for you, what's going on in that balance, the masculine, feminine, the connection. So for those of you focused on self, that's a little bit easier. That's a bit easier, an easy one to allow. We just have to look to our kids to say, and our cities, like, masculine, feminine, 2 or 1. Can we make one word out of that? Can you have both? Can you be both? Well, of course you can, silly. It's all about what you allow and what you like and what your preferences are. Okay? We're starting to get creative control in our birth, death, and rebirth cycles. Subway, make it what you want. Or Burger King, have it your way, right? We're refining ourselves and we're learning. Our soul's journey is learning for many of us, more about how this relationship between masculine and feminine works. We're focused more here than we are on light and darkness, on love and hate, on fear and hope, on black and white, on night and day, or any of the other oppositions that create the contrast that we need, like light and water for the photosynthesis of our growth. And this comes from the masculine, feminine, right? But at least that's where we're focused on, right? Because there's divine. I think feminine brings the fulfillment, okay? Right? And the masculine here, right? It brings the I amness to it. It brings the third eye chakra portion into it. So there is third eye chakra. It's a Saturday as well. Hi, Norman Jean. Thank you. Thank you so much. We're going to get some decor, and we were thinking about doing a whiteboard for information for people that will be on a list for me, because I at least have to try to be a little bit of a moderator. If I'm going to ask people to moderate, we're going to have to do it in a system where there's more than one and there's lots of checks and balances going on. Okay. And I was thinking of maybe getting a push board too. And of course, people like you, Norma Jean, who put their contributions up here, and then we can take a beautiful shape and write your name on it like they do on McHappy Day, like a McHappy Day bear. And we'll put it up on the wall so that we can say, hey, I got a list. I might have a list. I might have a VIP list. But one of my McHappy bears comes into the room, we're going to acknowledge, hey, we're spot on the wall, right? Is Kyle going to communicate with you soon? Okay, putting me to work. Okay, putting me to work. So remember how we were listening to WKRP theme song for the last few days? And that's been cool. And that didn't get me into any trouble, surprisingly. I thought of all things that would be the one that did it. I'll read into that in a second, Norma Jean. We're keep the group intention reading open. And I'll just grab the other deck for you to find out about Kyle. But I went on YouTube when I was done last night and I was falling asleep, and I was like, I want to hear if other people have fallen in love with that particular jam. Baby, if you've ever wondered whatever became of me. Yuki, hi, thanks for coming on in. We're feeling the vibe. The tribe is feeling the vibe. And if you're feeling the vibe, please do subscribe. Or at least we'll go thumbs up to La La Land, because I did tarot for 8 hours tomorrow, and I want to do a live stream too, so that I could check more in with the chatters, with the sillies. Okay, Norma Jean's putting me to work here. She's allowed to, because she came with a nickel. CCR has been in and out. She's like, down on the corner, howdy in the street, knowing the poor boys are playing tarot. Bring a nickel, stamp your feet. So she brought a nickel, so she gets to stamp her feet. She's like, Kyle. It was Kyle Smith, right? Norma Jean, try not to forget. And thank you so much. Will you receive and soon? So let's put a parameter on it, okay? Let's put a parameter on it. Let's look to at least to Saturn going retrograde. I want if for soon, so that's the 29th, okay? So we're going to go, today's the 27th. We're going to go today, tomorrow, and then Saturday. I think it might be, I better make sure. Might have to pull an extra card for you for the 30th. No, on St. George, Saturn goes retrograde. I hope there's a cool legend for St. George. Some of the legends have been very cool, and I'll tell you one shortly. to bring up the vibe right after we find about Kyle and Norma. Is Norma Jean going to hear from Kyle? Say you, tarot. Norma Jean from Kyle. 3 cards, please, for the 27th, 28th, 29th. Saturn goes retrograde, willpower being what it is, all things being possible. Okay? Okay? There's a good chance that if he contacts you, it might be this evening for a Saturday night for ring-a-ding-ding. This would become see the change going down? Ding, 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 like out of a slot machine, right? That kind of thing. He might feel like going out. I mean, he might want to go and have some fun with his money. And you might want to go out and have some fun. So today, actually, of all days, the day you might receive a phone call. Okay. Wow, an Ace of Wands. And if tonight goes well, you may find yourself in a very nice way of waking up. Much better than the way I'm waking up this morning, which is slow and turtle style, right? That would be fun. That has that good love-making energy to it. That wow, chicka, wow, wow. Okay? Very much so. 10 of Pentacles. You might be waking up. You might be waking up at your house. You might be waking up at his house, kind of thing. And then you're like, we got to run away. We got to get out of here. Maybe our parents are coming, or maybe our kids are coming. That's worse, right? We spend all of high school dodging our parents so we can do the funky chicken. And then when we get older and we find a playmate or a lady friend or a man friend, sorry, coming from my point of view, and we want to play wow, chicka, wow, but then we have to hide from our kids. That's not fair, right? Right? That kind of thing. Maybe not so much if you're married, but hi there. It's I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. Right. Yeah. So that's for you, Norma Jean. I think you might get a phone call tonight. If anything, it'll happen at the start of the weekend, right? And then we can look at it possibly again after Saturn goes backwards, because that's being an effectual influencer on this too. If he calls you, it's going to be because he's feeling better. Is he like have a cold, or is he down under the weather or something? Perhaps it's you. But on that personal, my sinus is filled up here again, so I gotta like physiologically like drain them out sometimes. And I know that looked weird, but I'm not the kind of guy that will sit there and blow his nose and blow, and something comes in like that. I'll just like grab my face and I'll rip the sinus open, and I'm like, drain out. Let's somebody turn the pump on. We need a pump out. We're draining. You're the one with the sinuses, Norma Jean? Okay, that's good. And it's good to know we're connecting. Okay? That's okay. That's okay. Maybe a few people in this room, because we're also we all have our intention set for Gaia, because Gaia is reading for us as a group this morning. And I'm just acting as a bit of a facilitator here, and we're actually just having some morning coffee. So stand up, stretch if you want to relax. Okay? I'm gonna be silent for a hot minute, just so that I don't wear my voice out. We read a lot of tarot yesterday. Just for a minute. Okay? Just for a minute. And Norma Jean, hopefully you get that call tonight, okay, or today. I don't know where it is in the world. Maybe if it's late at night where you are, think of it as tomorrow. I don't know quite where you are, but everybody say hi. How's the weather where you at? Where are you from? Nice bum, where are you from? You're also beautiful in a hot, sexy way and in a spiritual way. Both. Two things. Peace. Thank you for the contribution. Namaste. I'm going to get something nice for us to look at as a result of your contributions. And Henry Lemon Jello. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, dealing with the heat, bringing the heat down there today. Sunshine, you're here. Thank you so much for being here. And I'm going to give you a break a little bit too, because I've started the list, and we're just chatting and chilling. And I'm going to tell people to sell their ponies down. Hold your horses. Holy mackerel, it's been given a lot of energy over the last 24 to 36 hours on free readings. And I don't want to come off unchained or off the hook. So it's okay. Because you guys, I hope you're starting to get that thing where it's like, when I go away, you're afraid I'm never going to come back. Because I do keep coming back. And there'll be times where we tune in and maybe you haven't received a reading for a long time and you're kind of getting bummed on me or the channel. But that one time where we log in, and it might be a weird time, and and you're the only one here, and it's later on in the day, and I feel good. Like I said, the people that have been here off the start, I don't forget. I'm like the elephant today. Elephant is my spirit animal at work this morning. I don't forget. I'm trudging along. I'm slowly waking up. All the rest of the elephants, they're up and gone. They left, and I'm just like, all right. Anybody get left behind? What is a campsite clean? Are all the fires out? Okay, I don't even know where I am. Right, I can just smell the other elephants. I'm gonna go that way when I feel like it. So I earned it. I'm an old elephant. The poachers and the Bengal tigers didn't get me, silly. I'm an elephant with super thick skin. Okay, and I don't forget. Hopefully, there's no mousies around. I might get scared if Priyanka shows up. She's our chat room mousie. She comes in for reading and says hi. Hi, Afra. Good morning. It's my morning, and I love you and appreciate all of you in the room today. We're gonna get going. We have an ongoing intention reading. So if you're new and you've come in the room, please set your intention on your focus and it could be your person or your community or your question. And then we're going to continue to delve into the dreams of Gaia and let Gaia do the readings this morning. Okay? I think she'll be happy to. I got that feeling when I had the amethyst out and I said, look, we can do it in 5D and 6D and still be there, right? This program brought to you by the letters GIA, spells Gaia, silly, and the number 1111 is synchronicity, man. Right? Maybe Snuffleupagus, a big bird. Maybe I look like Oscar the Grouch. Sometimes, like with my crazy hairdo, I think I'm like the live version of what Matt Groening was going for when he was drawing Mo Sizlak for The Simpsons. He's like, I want him to look like that guy and be all wacky and wild Kool-Aid style. Remember that marketing program? From The Little Mermaid. What a great movie. The Little Mermaid. Under the sea. There was like the Jamaican cancer crab. Under the sea. Right? All the fun little video games I play with my kids, they have like that particular character. It was like we really connected with that. Cancer the crab. Any cancers in the house? Hi. Remember Sebastian from The Never-Ending Story? Had trouble with the bullies and he hid in the dumpster and read his book and went to see the childlike empress. Or was it the childlike empress? And unfortunately, the childlike empress was facing the nothing. She created everything, but she was facing the nothing. Hi, Sarabi. Hi, how are you? All right, and Benita, good morning. Good morning to you, Benita. I see you there. I'm engaged with chat, and we're engaged with vibing out right now. We are pulling some tarot. Norma Jean put me to work. Thank you, Norma Jean. Okay, but I'm just resting and connecting with you, right? Connect with tarot a lot of times, and things get out of control, and I want to touch base with the viewers and the moderators and vibe out. I am drinking coffee. I got my 2 of cups here. Thankfully, I'm stocked up on cups. See, I got 2 of cups. I might be by myself, but I did something fun in my environment. So if a new love came into my life, I could say, you want a drink? You want some of them? I've got 2 cups. You can have one. You could have Ace of Cups. It's a new love. It's the new love, right? Yeah, and Benita, my world kind of works that way when you're connected with tarot. This to me is my Ace of Swords. I keep that new idea in remembrance when I pick up a pen, because the pen is mightier than the sword, sillies. So this is what it means to me, right? I spend too much time here. I'm like, hey, somebody needs to be checked, right? Hi, everyone. Okay. And I'm doing a little bit of heart chakra. So if you see me all wimbly bimbly, like doing stretches, reach for the sky. That's just me doing some stretches. And when my person gets back, I'm going to take them shopping. I'm going to stop at a store I like. And thanks to all the beautiful viewers that have been donating and contributing, Norma Jean especially, and Henry Lemongello, and the Soul Illumination. With that coming, I'm going to do something nice with the space behind us, so we can liven up the place. We can more of a fun place. Set me up by your fountain or your bamboo shoots. Leave me on so that Mr. Kittens or Mr. Fluffy, I'd love it if we were just on and play some background, some Zen music or some psytrance if you want. It'll all go perfect together, I promise. Well, yeah, I guess I can make it. I try not to promise too much, especially when I'm doing tarot because of this, right? Or sorry, you can't see that one. I might have to adjust just a little bit, right? Because of this one. Our willpower, the divine sort of like, what do they call it? Force, right? You know how the Jedis were given the force? The regular human beings were given the willpower, right? Same thing, lower Tao, use the force. It's almost May 4th. So this new moon that's going to be the use the fourth new moon, use the force, right? Luke Skywalker style. Hi, kitty, hi, all the beautiful puppies. Woof, woof, meow, meow. Right? I'll talk to kitty and puppy too, right? They're hearing it more like whoa, 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 because they pick up on the patterns too, right? And what are our patterns? What are our patterns in our heart energy and our heart chakra? What's up in that wheelhouse? Today we're up here. It's Saturday. It's okay. We're vibing. We're making the vision better. Maybe we're doing a bit of scrubbing. Maybe we're clearing it out. It's funny. I find heart chakra and this one up here, third eye. And I butcher the Hindi worse than I butcher your names in the chat, but so I won't say them. And like I said, draining out some sinus stuff too. So hi. Sorry, those get a little dusty sometimes without our knowing. It's like that thing. It's like, why has it lost its luster? Oh, wait, it's covered in a layer of dust, silly. Let me go get my feather duster, right? Your heart and your third eye, right? It's okay. Happens. Life happens. Sometimes everything happens all around you and you get your work done and life is happening. At the end of the day, you're like, I really did nothing. I allowed it. I approached it from that place of silent witness. It's a strong message from the third eye, okay? But for those of you here and that have set your attentions, we're going to pull another card now. So keep in mind what we have going on. The Ace of Water and the balance between masculine and feminine, okay? These are things that we're looking at. The new love in relation to the tradition of, what's that? I got a girl, makes me happy. I got a girl, she looks so cool, right? Or the person, I got the person. I got you, babe. That's the one we're looking. Thanks, Cher. Sonny hit his tree. Oh, rest in peace, Sonny. But the I got you, babe. He was skiing and he smoked a tree. I got you, babe. And that's kind of where we want to be. Why do we want to have babe? We want to have babe the same way we want to have bae, and the same reason we want to have Mr. Kitty, and the same reason we want to do what the things we want to do for happiness. For happiness. They should be, when people come in and say, can I have a love reading? I'd be like, do you want a happiness reading instead? Do you want a McHappy bear? Right? I got you to hold my hand. We'd get in trouble for playing that song. I might even get in trouble for singing that song. The Beatles. I want to hold your hand. I want to hold your hand. Okay, Benita, I'll put you down on the list. I appreciate everybody that's coming in here. And people will come and people will go, and if they don't want to stick to vibe, then maybe they miss their turn. Maybe that's kind of what I'm going to have to explain to all the people that have the intention of wanting to moderate. Maybe that's just going to have to be the way that it goes. My baloney has a first name. It's Meyer. My baloney has a second name. It's Oscar. Oscar Minor Wiener said that fun is your middle name. It's cool kids only. High soul illumination. So soul illumination, we're just vibing out. We're about to pull another 5D card in our group reading. I've asked everyone to set an intention, and Guy is going to read for all of us together for a little while because I can't keep up the pace. The 8 hours yesterday almost killed me. And I realize when it gets busy that I absolutely need to give the chat back to you guys, which is why I'm taking names for the short list of moderators. And I wanted to ask you, Soul Illumination, if you would like me to put your name down on that list. It's not a final decision, but it's a list that I want to look at. Okay? Can I put your name down there? Would that be okay, Soul Illumination? Okay? Hi, everyone. We're vibing out on the Legends of Tarot. It's a Third Eye Saturday. Really light on legend in this little space between where Pluto went retrograde and then Saturn realizes it and then Saturn goes. It's like a 3 or 4 day window here where we're in this really nurturing, restful nest. We're like in the ultimate like luxury suite at the calendar at the time of year where we can hang out. I almost shuffled my cards in backwards together. What a disaster. Okay. Oh, okay. Thanks for saying yes, because guess what? I already did, because I had that feeling you'd be all right with that. Okay. Sure, Abbey, of course, Sir Abbey. Okay. I don't know if we'll get to you today. Don't know if this might just be a morning sesh to like get ready for a larger sesh that may come tomorrow or later on tonight. Thankful for the beautiful weather. I'm still doing yoga. This is so early for the program to be on, but I love you guys. Like, I love you so much that I just want to be here with you. Same reason you come back. It's the same reason I come back, because we're having fun, right? We want to be a part of that energy, be a part of life, right? And sometimes that's happening here for some pick-me-up socks. Somebody needs to pick the socks up off their bedroom floor. I knew I do, but I'm connecting with somebody. What would your grandma say if she came in, she saw how many socks were on your floor? What would she say? I know what she'd say. She'd say, pick them up, please. Pick up your socks, okay? And it's okay. It's just your feet. You can even pick up your socks with your feet. That's what I do. I walk around, I exercise my toes, and I get my socks picked up off the floor, okay? But not right now. Right now, I'm playing tarot. Everybody got your intention set? I hope I didn't distract you with being silly. Set your intentions now, people. The reading from Gaia continues. Okay? The reading from Gaia continues. Another ace on the board now. Ace of air in reverse. Okay? Yeah. Somebody may have the intention here that they need to set things straight. Set things right with someone. Okay? Directly ask them if there's uncertainty about a hidden truth, right? Maybe your kid's hiding his little green bag in his closet. Maybe, and it's not the fact that the little green bag is in the closet, or maybe you're hiding your little green bag in your closet from your kid. And he's at an age now, right? This kind of thing, right? If that comes up, it's only a problem when we don't talk about it. It could be anything. And if we talk about it, it's healed, silly. We want this, and we can get new ideas because now we're on the same page and we can end up actually working together, right? So that's what it is. Maybe that's your relationship. Maybe that's your person. You got to talk about something. Can't just go in this silence and waiting all the time, right? Because that leads to disillusionment, which tarot can soothe disillusionment, but ultimately you have to heal or become in awareness of disillusionment, all right? Playing with the focus and the contrast and the colors now, because that's a luminescent card. The Dragon of Air, the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Spades, right? You see that while you're sitting around playing poker and crib, people get hype. There's potential in that, okay? Potential with the person you're focused on. Where is the potential? And this card, I don't even know how to say this right. This is called the essential. And I always think of essential. So what's there? Fido's there, protection, right? And a bond. And the empathic listening showing in symbology as keys, right? Essential to have your keys. This could be a counselor in your life. This could be a person in your life, or it could be your person who wants to help you along and guide you along, right? And make sure you get to where you're going. And this could also be you. If you do so, you may need to, for your allowance in terms of your guidance, see it in new perspective ways, right? Maybe you're tarot and you're expanding to astrology. Or maybe you're astrology and you say, well, I'm going to lend some notion to see what I could find in areas of numerology or self-expansion, right? But I'm going to listen to those lessons. And I'm going to remember lessons. 96 teardrops. See there? People say I'm the life of the party 'cause I tell a joke or two. But take a good look at my face. You can see my smile looks out of place. If you look closer, it's easy to trace the tracks of my tears. Right? 96 teardrops. You see you see all the tears that have been shed in the past, right? They're still there. Why? So we can remember, sillies, and so we can apply our emotional intelligence. That's why we do it, okay? Okay. My kitty? I don't have a kitty. I like other people's pets, right? Pets are great. Other people's pets. I love them. I'll pet them until I can't pet them anymore, right? Because I pick up socks. I don't have time to pick up poo, but I'll pick up my socks. And somebody out there, you need to pick up your socks too. Oh, you have a kitty? Oh, hopefully your kitty's okay. Oh, hi, Nari. I left you a comment back on the video that you commented on. Unfortunately, we got in trouble. Our little tribe got in trouble. We tried to get all those readings out, and I love setting, and I cut them off at 4 hours intentionally so people can PVR them to go back and look at their reading. Okay, but we got into trouble and we had to say sorry to YouTube, and yesterday's video came down. Okay, hashtag trouble. Yeah, we get in a lot of trouble. They wouldn't let us play the bubblegum music. Okay, and we played some bubblegum music. Right? And I think the reason that the song that got selected was it happened twice on two jams, and I neither one of them were from my singing. So that's good news. We can keep singing, right? If you like singing, if you like pina colada, getting caught in the rain, I'm the love that you've looked for. I have yet to champagne. If you like making love at midnight in the dunes of the Cape, right? Oh yeah, hi Yuki. You're on the list. I got a couple more people that have come in. Hi Anna. Hi Nari. So Nari, I'll put you back on the list. You must have missed. You went back to try and pick something out from that reading, which I encourage you all to do. Nari, that's smart. Because I remember we read for you yesterday. I read for 8 hours yesterday. I read for lots of people. So we're just hanging out and vibing. Hi Lily. Hi Lily. Good morning. Lily and Anna, right? And Nari, thanks for coming into the room. We wanna say thank you to Norma Jean for a contribution. Super chat's there, guys. We're vibing out, but if you really want to put me to work, you got kick the cow, kick the gold elephant, and get the gold elephant moving. Would you watch up to a hi Rupali, hi VIP list, Rupali? Okay, you're there. You're definitely on my radar, Rupali. You caught me at a time. I wish you would have came yesterday because we read tarot for 8 hours yesterday. It was silliness. Yes, you've been at it. You were still on the list from before, so you're jumping up a bracket, actually. Okay, Rupali, I appreciate you and being part of the program today. Yeah, you're right there as well. But you were so hyped yesterday that I just took you for granted. I did because we were running so parallel, and you were there, and you contributed. Okay, so soul illumination. If you want the larger 4-card reading, we can do that for you. Okay. Would you like me to do your cards this morning? I will. That's why you fell asleep. It wasn't me. It wasn't me. Okay. Or was it? It wasn't me. Okay. Can you folks offer me a moment of refreshment? I'm lost amidst my morning table. No, there I am. Found it. Right. We all got our things, right? You only have PayPal? Oh, that's okay. I don't, because I'm not very good at computers, checking emails and spending time clicking the mouse endlessly. I'd just rather be here out there doing it. I'm trying to soul illumination, but I'm like I said, we're vibing out this morning. We're setting the stage here a little bit for all the people that have come in and said hi, and setting up this thing with the list as it stands as of today is kind of like a reset day in the third eye for connecting. And part of me was here to be more engaged with the chat than like just do endless readings, protect my voice, protect my neck. I got like a kink. I got some hard energy to do. Sitting here and doing the Reddit readings yesterday, It made that area of my body be like, the struggle is real, people. There's a reason people ask you to pay for your tarot readings. Okay. I don't ask you to pay, but if you want free, I ask you to be patient, because I'm like a little food truck that's serving tarot tacos. And maybe it's a Tuesday. Maybe the truck is on your street at like noon. You're drinking beer at noon on a Tuesday and you see the tarot taco truck, right? But everybody else sees the tarot taco truck too. And they all come running for tacos on Tuesday. But I can't make like a whole bunch of tacos at once, right? Yeah, struggle is real. But we can go to places when we're in sanctuary, it doesn't even have to be real. Somebody came in the room and was posting about Obama and some stuff the other day, and I was like, wow, politics and things still happen on this planet? Are those people still pretending they're running the show over there? What's gone on? We, the awake, have created our own lives. We've created and of course we have to deal with their crap and go out and make some coin from time to time, pay our taxes, vote if you want to. But politics is for politicians, and that's why I don't talk about aliens and politicians on this channel. You might get the odd Palladian reference in here when we're looking at the 5D energy. I respect the autonomy and the benevolent balance of the relationship there, but I don't talk about it too much, right? Make it rain. Apparently I did last night. For someone typed in the chat that I said something in the moment that I spoke it connected with them, and the rain started pounding down. Said it was out of control. They felt like a really synchronistic moment, almost like Brianna was here. Okay. Exactly. Hi. Okay. Soul illumination. Let's see. We've got 4 cards out. Okay. I'm going to start aligning them so I can reference them. People that have come in the room have set their intention on their person or on their focus or the question they want to have answered. You can have a reading. You don't have to wait. You can be a part of the group reading, because that's what we're doing here. And all you do is just because I didn't say Tim from South Illinois doesn't mean I'm not dealing with what's here and what needs to be shared, what tarot wants to share with you guys, right? You'll pick apart of the pieces, right? That kind of thing. Okay. So we had that grounding. We're going to be grounded and listening in some kind of I don't know, for that person in counseling. The new idea is eminent. If you're receiving counsel and it's prompted you or sparked you to run with an idea or to build upon a strength, make sure you remain focused on that for that person out there. We had Ace of Air up with this card. We didn't quite finish this. Essential. Remember 96 teardrops? 96 teardrops. Okay. Right. Yeah. And soul illumination, because of your kind donation yesterday, this card is saying, hey, we'll just take a break from that. I'll read your cards from the Mystic. Not this one. From the Mystic, okay? You're going to be my first reading up today. Soul illumination. Because you did. You said, these are premium tacos. Here's my $1, silly. Okay? So I'm going to do your cards. And I think that was enough, because we can do another 5D reading. We don't have to stop at 1. I just have to pace myself. That's all, everybody. And that requires us to vibe more together. Jesse, thank you. Anna, thank you for being in the chat and there in the chat. Hi, Yuki. Right? And tomorrow is another day. Okay. I'm going to refresh and dump my brain here so that I can get focused in on soul illumination. And we're avoiding the getting into trouble with YouTube. But I got some sneaky back doors. They're greasy. This one will be one that the AI, if the AI picks this up and somebody's butt chapped when the AI picks it up, because that's how it works. The artificial intelligence recognizes it and say, hey, would you be butt chapped if me, the AI, found this somewhere else? Would you like me to bring it to you? They bring it to them and they'll be like, yeah, I'd be butt chapped. Make sure that doesn't happen, right? But this one, if this happens, then it'll be okay, right? Sorry, my technology is out of control. Just while I wet my whistle, okay? Soul illumination. And If you recognize it, please acknowledge it in the chat. Yuki! Absolutely. Thank you, Yuki. Thank you. Down this road that never seems to end. When you adventure, life's just around the bend. So if you wanna join me for a while, just grab your hand and come travel like this old style. Maybe tomorrow I wanna settle down. Until tomorrow, the whole world is my home. So if you wanna join me for a while, just grab your hand and come travel like that's old style. Maybe tomorrow I wanna settle down. Until tomorrow, I'll just keep moving on. Thank you, Yuki. You're next. Soul Illumination, and then Yuki. Okay? You can post your question, Soul Illumination. I'll read it. Unless you want a general. No cards, Yuki? We've journeyed far, but no, it won't be long. We're almost there. We beat our family the whole song. Super VIP treatment for you when you need those cards, Yuki. Ask for the super VIP treatment. Okay. I'm gonna get a way to info boards, warm and fuzzy McHappy Bears, wall hanging. We're gonna get this shit more professional soon. Okay. But Yuki, huge. Thank you. That's huge. You are like the infinite abundance of the water. Did you guys like that jam? Do you guys like that little jam? I don't know. I don't know if the AI would pick that up, but they might. Okay. I love reading about your ex cancer. All right. Wow. I feel like your ex cancer portrayed the sensitivity aspects. It was almost like an innocent or a vulnerability that almost sometimes made you possibly worry or wonder more about him, or like, how is that possible, kind of thing. Are you sure you're not too shook, right? That sort of thing. And sort of like his wavering level of, I say he, could be she. They're living energy or wavering confidence. Your cancer's confidence was probably could have affected the relationship. Okay, I'm going through you, Soul Illumination, to get to your ex. Okay, I gotta break one tackle. I gotta break one blocker before I can go and make the tackle, if that makes sense. Okay. So let's see. We'll pour some energy into the cards here for Soul Illumination. Okay. Thanks for hanging out with me for so long yesterday without hanging or eating. Okay. Would it make sense, Soul Illumination, if he it looks like he might have been in another short-term relationship? Could have been with a Gemini. But I get a feeling that it wasn't quite long-lasting yet. It was kind of quick, right? Like his or her, your person's rebound relationship. Okay. That one's weighing heavy for some reason. I don't know. Hopefully things were protected, right? Hopefully because I have this feeling like it's kind of like that house that was built on the sea cliff, right? If it is a togetherness that they're sharing, right? And it doesn't have to be Gemini, but it came out strong as a lovers, but not like the enduring. It was like it came along with the ace of pentacles. So it's possible that he was trying to experience love in a superficial way with someone else. And we know what that's all about, right? We've all had our walk of shame type thing, But the feeling is that he might have gone through something like that, and he's being very affected. I keep saying he, but your person is being very affected um, by what they want, what they feel they need, what they truly want, and what part of their subconscious mind feels that they expect out of the other person in their relationships. I don't know. It's not really like the making of hero type stuff, but it's like I wonder if he deals with issues of his own levels. I keep saying he, of your person, sorry, of his or her, your person's own level of entitlement. Like how entitled was it? Did this person feel? Right? And how easily did they take something and put it like in contempt, being like, no, you know what? I'm not really willing to give this a second try. I'm not really willing to give this a second chance because for some whatever reason, they feel that their life progresses. They have this entitlement. They feel like their life has progressed, regardless, sort of thing, right? It's almost like, Cancer the Crab's got them claws. Sometimes they just blindly go out there. They're cutting ties, right? They're like, nope, nope, nope. You kind of got to stay out of the way of that. You kind of do. And I'm not sure what that's all about. Okay. All right. I wish you the best in all things. The well-wishing has fallen behind this morning because we're just doing the morning vibing. Okay. So, yeah. Don't let it upset you. Okay. Because you have the potential in your environment to be like pretty reactive to this. If you get to a point, like someone being pushed to their breaking point, the apple that's been ripening on the tree for so long, and eventually it's going to fall. If no one's going to pick it and eat it, and it just like eventually it will just return to the earth, return to Gaia, right? So that could be a symbol or a metaphor for the nature of what this relationship is taken right now. Okay, yeah. So you may need maybe a call to action, or saying you might need to watch what level of reactivity that you have to it. Don't treat this with apathy or with I don't care kind of thing. It's almost like Tarot's asking you that your environment says you'll be happier if you deal with it up front, like right up, right? Yeah, and that kind of thing, right? Wow. So there it is. Cut it out. Cut it out, right? Just like Dave Coulier and Joey in Full House. Cut it out, right? You can do it, right? Sometimes you gotta just trust in your experience and abilities to be able to know that, hey, that's a wave I can ride. That's one I can get through. Eventually it's going to bring me to shore, right? And if you don't want to deal with it, duck under, get out to that ship that's out there. Anyway, either way, it's yours. It's your idea. It's your future. It's your stealth position in love, so to speak. I got limitless stealth positions, right? But he holds there the Ace of Wands, right? That sort of thing. I keep saying he because maybe we were channeling the King of Cups. Maybe the heart knows best, right? That's what we want to say, right? The heart knows best. So if those boundaries come into question, be very much in time to get, how does it feel, right? I think before you embrace thoughts or entertain thoughts about getting back together, I think you want to do a lot more feeling soul illumination, right? These are things like when you're connecting in nature or when you're meditating in sanctuary, instead, take it out of the mind. Take your Leo, your person out of your mind. Put them down here in your heart energy and just feel. Entertain the thought of, okay, what would it feel like if I went one more night, right? What would that feel like the next day? What would that feel like in 2 weeks if things were really smooth and fun and like another little mini honeymoon phase come in? But then 2 weeks, we started seeing old patterns starting to reminisce. What would that feel like? Maybe you want to completely avoid that or cut that out right now. Right? But these are cups coming up, right? We talked about Cancer claws and cutting things out. And this is the first thing we've seen from the mind now here in Four of Swords. I think you can appreciate that, which we just talked about. I think you will really find it there, right? But like I said, Four of Swords, Four of Cups. You don't really want to hide from it, but you need to plan for it. Approach it in a way where it's like your emotional intelligence has got you ready. Like you're standing there on the hot corner over at third base and you're like, if there's a liner that gets smoked down here right away, I'm going to snipe that thing out of the air. Nothing's getting past me because I'm prepped. I'm prepared for it, silly. I spent all that time healing, all that time letting go. And now you're here just messing around, right? Stop messing my heart around, baby, right? Because you felt what it's like. Right? It'd be interesting if we get a 9 of Wands here, but we don't. We got the Hermit. Okay. The cards are face down until I see them. It's just the way I read. Right. Hermit is up. The 4 of Swords. Right. Soul illumination in deep meditation, in deep connection with the quiet mind. Get out of here, monkey mind. I'm meditating right now. And every meditation is different. And this is something for the whole group now. Don't feel like meditation has to be one thing in a way and it's so tough because there's all this pressure to quiet my mind. Just witness your breathing. Put monkey mind to work. Say, hey, ego, brain, just breathe. Okay? Right? We're at Lilith Fair. We're at Woodstock, We're at Coachella. We're at Burning Man. Just breathe, right? I'm going to get into my zone. I'm going to get into my meditation, right? It feels entitled to you. Oh, yeah? Big swing and Richard, hey? It's okay, soul illumination, right? If you like it, then you should put a ring on it. Okay, I will never do Beyonce again. That's a rough goal for me, okay? If you want it, then you should have put a ring on it. If you want it, then you should have put a ring, right? Hi, Yuki. I don't mind, but it's in Pisces. Hi, Yuki. Thank you for your contribution. Thank you for contributing to the channel through the super chat. Yuki. That lets me know that you feel connected and that we've done some readings that have already resonated. And I appreciate you for that. And I'm glad that you've shown me that you appreciate it. Let me help you, help me, help you, help me, help you. And we'll all help each other, right? Okay. So Yuki and Soul Illumination, thank you for your contribution yesterday as well. That was a big dinger. That was a big dinger. Thank you so much. And I hope, and it looks like we got a lot of yeses up in the chat. So that did resonate for you. Okay. Remember that 4 of Cups, 4 of Swords contrasting energy when you're in sanctuary. Okay. Get prepped. That third base analogy, like being ready to not let the ball, no matter how fast it comes at you, get by you. If it's coming from this place of entitlement, you got to put your foot down. You got to stomp it out. Hey, no grass fires here today. No Leo fiery energy going on here. Hey, we got to feel this. We got to understand it. And if you can't understand that, I need to understand that you need to get to a better place within how you present to me. Maybe it's not worth it at all. I'm not going to be swept off my feet if I don't have a soft place to land, you dingus. So why don't you listen to me a little more? Why don't you, that kind of thing. And it's okay, soul illumination. So we want that perfect balance to stand our power so that we can share our power, but we don't want anybody pushing against it or pulling from it. We don't want that. Not at all. Okay. Hi, everyone. We're vibing this morning. We're getting lists made, okay, because the readings are free. The tacos are free. Taco Tarot Tuesday, except it's Saturday. And this is the Legends of Tarot, where it's cool kids only for April 27th, okay, 2019. Of a girl who just kept crying. Hi, Jesse. Hi, Jesse Q. Okay. Hi, Shantae. Shantae's still here. Okay. No, it's been a while, but I want to get back into this group reading. What I'm gonna do is actually, I think I'm gonna use this deck for all the people hanging out and vibing this morning. And we're gonna do the full, how many is it? 1, 2, 6, the 10 or 11 card Celtic cross for all of us. Okay, so you can get ready to set your intentions again, and we'll make that happen. Okay, this is gonna be like a little 2-part area of refreshment for us. Okay, because it's morning time for me, and I'm an old elephant waking up. I'm gonna go and get a little more coffee. Okay, thanks, Soul Illumination. And then Yuki, did you say you wanted cards? What are we doing when we come back, Yuki? It's your program. right? It's you if you want to, right? Okay. Just gotta make sure I got going on what I got going on for you guys. Crazy mermaid under the sea, right, Jesse? Okay.
There's a voice keeps on calling me down the road. That's where I'll always be.
I like this jam. Okay, moment of refreshment. See you in a minute, everyone.
Settle down. Until tomorrow, I'll just keep moving on. So if you want to join me for a while, just grab your hat, we'll travel like that's old style. Maybe tomorrow I'll want to settle down. Until tomorrow, I'll just keep moving on. There's a voice keeps on calling me down the road. That's where I'll always be. Every stop I make a new friend. Can't stay for long, just turn around and I'm gone again. Maybe tomorrow I'll want to settle down. Until tomorrow I'll just keep moving on. Until tomorrow, home is my home.
Until tomorrow, the whole world is my home. I love it. It's so beautiful, and I think it's so niche. I don't think AI. I don't think it would have been programmed from the AI. If we get a little Palladian help, maybe we can make sure that it never does. Because that's a quick, cool little jam, right? There's this show up here about this German Shepherd, and he was a cool puppy, and each week, because it's called The Littlest Hobo, okay, and the dog was a hobo, never had one owner. But the dog was into it. The dog was intelligent. If it would see somebody stuck in a jam, it would run and grab a rifle or grab a rope so, Timmy could get out of the well. It played on that sort of thing. But the German Shepherd would cruise around and like bust criminals, but it had no owner. You're leaving? I was going to do some cards for you, Yuki. Thanks for the contribution. Okay. Yeah, Toodles. One of my favorite card readers I ever knew used to say Toodles. That's awesome. Okay. Yuki, you're on the super VIP list. Okay. If you ever need a card, if you never need in, you just kick down the door. And the moderators, Yuki is definitely there, right? We got to get on board with some moderators, okay? May I have a tarot card reading? Yeah, let's call him, see? Let's call him, see? Yeah. Hi, Kanant, Bakari. Yeah, let's call him. See, just give him a call, right? You and your crush, right? G unit. It's a C unit. Hi, Anna. Okay. We've got a list going, but you guys, I'm really asking for everybody's understanding and patience this morning because we did tarot for 8 hours today. And we're just coming on and vibing, and I'm connecting with the chat. And recruiting moderators and saying hi to all of you guys, saying goodbye to Yuki. Big hugs, Yuki. Thank you for joining in the super VIP. We've got a special taco supreme for you. Ready next time. Okay. Love you. Bye. All right. Like I said, this was going to be a mini 2-part area of refreshment, just because that's how coffee brews. Some people say that's how the cookie crumbles. I'm like, that's how the coffee comes out of the percolator. That's how it happens, okay? Chalupa Supreme? That sounds good. Who doesn't want Chalupa Supreme? Okay. One more time while I just go and doctor things up. Okay? I'll be right back. Segment of refreshment. Okay? Thanks for being here, Keon. We'll get chatting in a moment. We'll do some tarot in a minute, okay?
Settle down. Until tomorrow, I'll just keep moving on. So if you want to join me for a while, just grab your hat, we'll travel like that's old style. Maybe tomorrow I'll wanna settle down. Until tomorrow I'll just keep moving on. There's a voice keeps on calling me. Down the road, that's where I'll always be. Every stop I make a new friend. Can't stay for long, just turn around and I'm gone again. Maybe tomorrow I'll wanna settle down. Until tomorrow I'll just keep moving on. Until tomorrow, the whole world is my home.
Until tomorrow, the whole world is my home. Okay. Hi, everyone. Yuki is there. Donations, not only are they appreciated, they are the way to have a reading this morning. Okay. I do free tarot readings, but I did them for 8 hours yesterday. So I'm vibing. We're vibing this morning. Okay. And I thank you for your acceptance and understanding in that vibe with the thing. Okay. Absolutely. Okay. Hi, Kayanant. Okay, Kayanant, I'm gonna put you on the members club, right? You showed up for a tea time. We'll put you down for a tea time, so to speak, and that's how that's gonna roll because we're vibing, and I'm just connecting with chat this morning. We're gonna pull some. Don't worry, we're gonna pull some cards, but we're letting Gaia's having to help me with the readings today, right? We're doing the intention set reads, okay? And it's like it's magnetic, and it asks of you the question that you want answered, and it provides the sort of the trickle effect of, like, you know, there's wisdom in the message that is hidden in the cards that is coming through, even though we didn't say this reading is for Bob or this reading is for Tim Smith, right? Hi, Norma Jean. Thank you for your contribution earlier. Thank you so much. Right? Thank you, Yuki. That was huge. That's huge. Thank you so much, right? And thank you, Soul Illumination, for your contribution the other day. I really appreciate that. When my person gets home, we're going shopping. Hi. Welcome to the room. Hi, still standing. Hi, Gumdrop. Kissy Gumdrops. Yes, that's awesome. That's your 2 cents, okay? And then, yeah, we're here. Hi, A-Channel. Hi. Thanks. I'm here again, too. We're here. We're hanging out. It's a Legends of Tarot. And it's, what is it, Saturday, April 27th, okay? Really light on Legend while Pluto and Saturn, while Pluto is pulling itself away there, right? Benita, laughing. I am, too, because we're just vibing, Benita. It's everybody's turn all the time for the group readings, okay? We're continuing to pull the 5D cards, and we're going to do it again, and we'll do it again and again and again, because what's going to happen is the right words that you need to hear in the specific moment in space and time, as long as your intention and your focus is set, then the right words will come out. But you might not just get the whole reading to yourself. You might just get the quizit or the snippet or that particular bite of energy, right? You're welcome. And this is like what I'm doing today is like, I'm not doing like a reading list. I've got my VIP list. I got my possible moderators list. I've got the members list, and I've got the super VIP list. So what I'm going to do with all of this information, this is all of you can't read it because I'm chicken scratch, right? What I do with all this information is I'm going to make a grand master list. And once the moderators come on board, I've done my research and I actually get off my behind to make the channel better instead of we're going to get some stuff, some information, and some abstract things going on in this space behind me. Okay, it's our little corner of the matrix. It's our little corner of the internet. So we're going to dress it up. We're going to do some stuff. Jesse, yeah, you're right at the top of this members list today, right? Yes, absolutely. You've been so active in the chat, okay? Yeah, absolutely. So Jesse, maybe what we'll do here, you nobody puts that. Yeah, I come from that. I come from that space sometimes. Okay. This card is for you, Jesse Q. Jesse Q. Baby, I love you. Jesse Q. Five of air. Wow. You know, you really do need a helping hand and a touch of support right now too. I feel for you, Jesse, that things have been a little bit out of balance as a result of misplaced emotions for you. Your emotional intelligence is kind of like maybe you just like did a big old J, and it just needs a little bit of time before it gets refocused again. But that is the feeling on this. This is equivalent to your Five of Swords cards here, right? Don't let other people's words or opinions hurt you ever. Okay? Nobody puts baby in a corner, right? It's over there. But don't ever let the words or the bad intentions of another contribute to any disillusionment, right? That's what she holds, a disillusionment in front of it. But neither one's got their eyes open right now. So it may be a thing where you need to return to temperance. This is things like connecting with nature or hitting the gym or introducing, new diet, things like this. It's like some self work that's occurring, and it comes back to sanctuary. In the Five of Swords, you know, four of the swords are there for protection, and the fifth one you wield as truth or as your Ace of Swords. Okay, Jesse, I want to read. You're going to stay on the list. I'm not crossing you off the list. That was just a bonus card for you because um, you've been very engaged and active in the chat, and that's what reaches out to my heart energy. You're not just here being like, "Where's my taco? Where I wanted sour cream and I wanted it yesterday, and I'm gonna want it again tomorrow, and the day after that, and the day after that, and the day," and that's okay because it's daily tarot. It's Legends of Tarot daily tarot. That's why we do it. It's cool kids only. This corner of the internet, this corner of the matrix, right? This entranceway to our private beach, complete with Zen garden, hideaway cove, beautiful palm trees, starry nights, calm seas and full moons and starry nights. We got that. This is just, we're just on your way here. And we're just going over there. Don't worry, all of us. We'll see all the parts of the Zen garden. Good morning, Rosie. Good morning, Still Standing. Thank you. Thank you for being here. I love having you here. I appreciate it. It's here. It's here. I got my 2 of cups. I got lots of refreshment because, man, my throat and mouth got so dry for doing this for 8 hours. I did it for 8 hours yesterday. So we're not necessarily like doing a lot. We're vibing, and I'm keeping a closer eye on the chat till we get something. Hi, Lily. The coffee's here. Thank you. What if they feel the same? Well, it's not about that, because that's like if you're feeling, it's more about energy. And it's like I kind of steer away from it's like, well, that's how we feel about the reflection, how our body reflects to us in the mirror, Jesse. Right? I'm a skinny, scrawny kid, right? And I'm short too. So like on the male end, that's the equivalent because you want tall, dark, and handsome. Well, I'm short, white, and a little bit Mo Sislak. So maybe a gym can't do nothing for me, right? On any of those things, right? So, but it's more about the energy or the feeling. If you feel that you are, hopefully it's not just coming from a perception. Hopefully you understand it because it might be something that you can do about it, that you can like break from the cocoon or feel lighter energy, right? And has nothing to do with the heaviness that's in the reflection. It's more about how you feel on the inside and how the motivation is. If that's important to you, you'll change it, right? But if it's not, you just be. Just be. Hi. Hi, is it Queen Bee? Hi. Yes, come on in. Hop on the members list. Benita's here. Hi, Benita. Hi, Lily. You guys are also on the list. Can't forget about you. And what I'm doing is we're collecting, we're engaging with chat, and we're just vibing for a while this morning. So I understand if people don't stay long. If they're like, well, I can't get a reading, I can't stay long. I totally get it. People's time is valuable. All of our time is valuable. Right now, we just have a little extra time to give. But I gave so much in 8 hours of reading yesterday that I'm just vibing right now. We're setting the stage up so that I can collect a great big one, and we can have a very structured show next time we sit down, and we want to sit down and do a big one where you guys are like driving the cart and I'm the ox pulling it, like reading in, reading out sort of thing. H&L, Queen B. Yeah, the sisters. Yeah, God bless you, Lily. God bless you. Okay, Jesse, I hope that that one card that we pulled for you made sense. And if we do start marching down the members list, it's going to be 1-5 cards, right? Maybe some one card stuff. I like to feel focused and I like to give it a lot of attention, but maybe I can lighten my load too. Maybe I don't need to feel like I need to dive as deep each time with each one of you, especially if we're doing a reading yesterday that we're reading for today, that there's probably a pretty good chance that we'll read for the same intention or the same question again tomorrow, right? Hi, everyone. I think I might need some more juice here. It's morning time. I can do it. I can make it happen for myself. Hopefully you can all hear me. Hopefully the microphone doesn't cut out. Studio upgrades are coming, right? Puff, puff, fizz, fizz. Oh, what a relief it is. But don't worry, there's no quiz. There's no test. We can totally just be here in class and just kind of like, pass each other love notes and act silly and be fine. It's smoking in here. Yeah, I recently was able, thankfully enough, to source in heavens and the universe was able to give up on smoking just recently. But I still have the vice that's helped me pull away from it. So, I go there, and it's more because like sometimes if you've ever been like clairvoyant, open to spirit, empathic to other people, it's hard on the nervous system itself. It really is. Like all the reading, like I have an old compressed nerve back from like 2008 that just shut me down, like a temporary paralysis for a couple of days because the nerve got pinched right off and nothing worked properly. That it just like after 8 hours, I wasn't lifting it, I wasn't digging a ditch, which I normally do, but it was left with that feeling like you overworked yourself, right? I've been doing tarot for 20 years. 20 years I've been doing tarot. Back in the day, there was no internet accessible to the public for this sort of medium. It just actually started coming out right around that time. But everything used to go through the telephone and the newspaper, believe it or not, or an ad on the computer. The ads were like, it was like, if you would like a reading, please call, 1-900-MIX-A-LOT, and we'll put you through to a talented clairvoyant, right? And I happen to be the talented clairvoyant on the other side. I'd go to work with other astrologers, numerologists, and intuitive people. It's a secret, Lily. Hi, it's a secret. I'm pretty old though. I present young, I feel, and people tell me that in public, but I'm getting up there. I'm midlife. Okay. I feel like I'm like in a, almost like to, I was blessed as well with getting a little bit of comfort in knowing my own talents and masteries in this particular field. It's almost like if they gave out red seals and tarot reading was a trade, like being an electrician or a plumber, which it is because it's its own tool, it's its own computer. Okay, I did. You are on the. You know what? Maybe I didn't. Once again, still standing. Remember how long it took to get to your reading last night? Thank you. The VIP list. We got to your reading yesterday. We did. So it doesn't particularly need a VIP list today, but I'm like looking, I'm taking all the names in, people that drop in. It's a drop-in vibe day today. So I'm taking in all the names, and then so we can create like our campfire song or the seating plan at the beach. There's those certain people that like to come in and they like to stand at the water and look out into the moonlight at stars. And then there's the other people that come into the room and they like just the tarot and they like to look down into the fire and see the other people that are in tight, right? And there's other people that are here, they like to chat with one another over on the log or go for a long walk on the beach, right? That kind of thing. And I feel like I wish there was a way, if you guys know any ways of attracting more of the divine male energy to the room. I feel we got a lot of divine feminine energy in there, because then maybe you could have a romantic chat. You can turn the volume down and chat with somebody on here. I don't mind that. Make sure you're playing me for kitty and puppy. So still standing, we're on there. I want to make sure like all the people that come and go. Okay, does that make sense for everybody how we're vibing out today? And we're just doing group readings. Okay, and then but you can put me to work. Super chat's always there for anybody that's new, right? Thanks. I like reading what you have to say or listening to you. Be cool if we could have. I'm sure the technologies exist, but I'm a computer ding dong. To have more people talking, right? But I need to get to step 1 first before I can think about step 3. I got to get some moderators going and give the chat back to you, which is why this is actually a very valuable program on the Legends Tarot, because like I want to interact with the people that were here from the start of the channel and pay attention to chat for as long as I can, because the heavy days of free readings, I can't look over there a lot. I can't because it's like bing, bang, boom. I respect people's time, right? And people respect the fact that it's free, right? Hi is the moderator. No moderators yet. The reader is the moderator for now, because we're just a little corner. It's cool kids only, okay? But I was the kid that brought the marbles or the bubble gum, and I decided I'm not going home yet, so everybody can still play marbles and eat bubble gum, okay? But we can chat. We can chat wherever we go. Wherever we go, that's where we are. Hi, Izza. You're on the list. We're gonna organize you into a grander matrix of how we can divvy out the time and respect people's time and still give free readings, okay? Part of this I need to figure out for myself still. Part of it needs to manifest into a plan or a creation. We've got some awesome donations for people. We've got some free space here that we're going to use to do it all, okay? And it's not just a matter of being patient today. This is more about understanding. We read, if you weren't here yesterday, we read for 8 hours. I feel like my arms should get, my mouth gets tired, maybe my hand gets tired, okay? Okay, so it's time. Everybody, please set your intention. Let me just see the camera angle. Yeah, I'll be able to show you the cards a little bit if I put them out in front of me. But I'm going to do a gold Celtic cross for all of us. So if you set your intention on your person, yes, you are, Anna. You're there. Anna Alves, right? Should have almost put it out letter for letter in case we get 2 Annas or 2 Chanels or 2 McLovins, okay? McLovin might have just been walking down the beach there and saw a party going on. I pulled the card for him anyway because I love that movie. And people like Jesse who are here, they haven't really got you their brand, and they haven't even gotten a reading yet from me, but they're still like, what a great energy to bring to the chat room, engaged and active. Thank you for being here, right? The name game. Name game. Jesse, Bo Bessie, Bonana, Mana, Mo Messi, Fifi, Fafo, Tessie, Jesse, right? It's kind of like doing that. We can play that game when we announce it. Yeah, Bonana, Mana, Mo Mana. That was the one that made the name game possible. Even possible, Anna, right? Right, so that's good. Is everybody setting your intention now? Everybody that's here, please think of your person, your lover, your ex, your Mr. Kitten, Mr. Kitty, or 1919. I got you hip to 124. Yeah, that's it. You got my hand to 1111. I made you hip to 1234. 19, that's a high degree of change, you know. That's that greasy lottery number that comes up where it's like, should have had 19. Or I've always got 19, right? When it comes, right? Set your intention now, please. We're about to do the group spread. Yeah, absolutely. Interesting story. I took a whiz once next to the late artist formerly known as Symbol. Okay, it was cool. We were in Vegas at Tom and Jerry's. It was like 3 a.m. I was absolutely barreled, and he had come in just like how he used to do. He'd just come in on short notice and play a club and get everybody hype, and then bounce out. And he was playing like a NASCAR race, like the Pepsi 400 the next day. And we were taking a whiz beside each other, and I was barreled. And I remember him. He was like, "Thanks for being here, man, and thanks for staying till the end, staying so late. You're still here," because they went into their VIP section. They went into it, but he hit the same. We ended up in the same washroom anyways. And we were standing, he's like, come on out to the Pepsi 400 tomorrow. And unfortunately, I couldn't make it. Didn't make it there. So it was neat. Just a little story time. I got invited out by a group of beautiful ladies to attend a place where people go to tell stories, and then they judge the stories. But I was like, I can't go for that. No, I can't go for that. Story time would be cool. But the competition and judgment, sorry, just not for me, right? And they're all lovely ladies that I work with. So, I was just like, see you tomorrow. We'll be friends tomorrow. Right? I can't go for that. No. Okay, everybody got their intention set. I've given you lots of time. Taro's letting me know that you're all close, that everybody that's engaged is feeling close. Okay, so let's do this. Somebody typed that in too. They were like, let's do this, right? I think it was you, Keontae. Thank you for being part of the program today. Okay, Keontae. You are there. You're officially a member of the Chicken Scratch. I'm gonna check this out. Okay. Now, I wish you all the best in benevolence, peace, love, prosperity, joy, bliss, happiness along your path of the destiny in the Zen garden. For everyone, a 7-card Celtic spread. Okay. That's what we're gonna do. Right. Overall energy at the bottom of the deck, 2 of Wands. Okay, this is the bottom of the deck energy in a Celtic cross. Let's take them how it comes. Right. It's up there. This is about making manifest. This is about the end of wondering and the start of doing. It's like we just experienced this earlier when Pisces season ended and we went into the start of Aries season. A lot of people stepped through this 2 of Wands energy. There were new awakenings, new downloads, new energies, higher frequencies, and higher vibrations and better vibrations coming in for a lot of people. But it was a call to action. It was a requirement to action. Okay. So where are you at? This card wants to know in terms of your securities versus your personal growths, your comfort bubble versus expansion, your I'm going to be okay in endless wondering versus I'm finally going to go out and do something about it. I need a different tool here. I need a different way. This is about way finding. Okay. And this is about the path of least resistance. And this is about that level of engagement, right? See the little box he's got open on the ground? This is experience. Using experience as a resource. Some of you have been there before. Some of you just want to stay and enjoy the view. And for others of you, this is you wanting to grab some courage, grab some strength to get out and start on a new epic chapter, a new epic journey. So wherever you're at in your journey, let's go. Okay. Queer and us, the group, how are we presenting? As a chariot. That's right. We want to get where we want to go. We're in the Zen garden. We're going over there. We just all what we want to make ourselves happy. Some people are a little bit more aggressive than others in terms of getting it. Some people are more aggressive than others in terms of wanting it, right? About that level of desire. Love and marriage. They fit together like a horse and carriage, silly. That's the horse and carriage song. And the horse and carriage card, right? But somebody's got to pull the carriage, right? That's the oxen. So maybe the horses are your mind and heart. Are they working together? Are they wanting to pull apart? Is the chariot slowing down and all unstable and nimbly bibbly because the horses aren't deciding because they feel like they're pulling apart? Maybe they got distracted by the birds, right? Maybe that one is wanting to align with something totally different, right? This is hardship versus entitlement. This is the yin and yang of it all. This is the masculine versus feminine that came out earlier in our reading. But the chariot's up for us, all of us, right? This is what this reading's for. We just want to get where we're going, right? Use that good energy, right? We're vibing. Use the vibe today to facilitate your way, your understanding, okay? What's posing us? What's in the Zen garden that maybe we're working through? There's a few weeds in the Zen garden. Yeah, this makes sense. 4 cups. It's kind of, maybe some people might be like, oh, it's boring just to be on the internet all day. But you guys found a place in the chat room where it isn't so boring. So what's opposing us, right? It's like, well, maybe some are just waiting for the reading and this guy's like, this is kind of crackerjack, but he's reading for all of us at once. But yeah, that's the answer. Are you open to it? Do you realize maybe you might not be the only apple on the tree, right? This is about our expression, our upload to the super consciousness, right? Our grand consciousness. The 5D energy is like the Stairway to Heaven jam. When all are one and one is all, right? Then walks a lady we all know, right? So this is about upping your game, you know. Step your sneaker game up. Do something to make yourselves feel good about today and good about yourself and good about your life and feel that way and feel that good. Sometimes for all the divine feminine in here, I'd be silly not to intuit that maybe it's a new pair of shoes, right? But don't you step on my blue suede shoes, right? Divine masculine can be involved with shoes too. Step your Birkenstock socks and sandals game up, right? Because the feet and the shoes. Let's get moving. It's a metaphor for let's get going, especially for the Pisces that's in the mofo. That's what it is. Pisces rules the feet, right? And we talked about that, where it's like the overall energy. We had this, wandering time to active yoga, Zen doing time, right? It's huge, if you want it, here it is. Come and get it. But you better hurry because it's going fast, right? That kind of energy. Reach out, grab it. Or if you're like a little more laid back and you're a little bit more advanced or further along in your awakening journey, start making your future. Start magicianing your future, that kind of thing. Okay, so we're the chariot. We want to get where we want to go, but we're crossed by maybe needing to eliminate some of the half stepping, that kind of thing. Because we've got a journey that we need to go on. We've recognized the need that the journey or what we actually have to do. So that's okay. It's okay. And we're reading for the group here, right? So let's see. The recent past for all of us. Remember, this is for all of us now. The turmoil we've come through. Why are we here in the first place? What got us interested in the first place, right? What have we been able to let go of to initiate good feeling and harmony around us? This is about walls, and this is about swords, and this is about the subtle dramas of the things and people that come in and out of our life, and how temperate we're feeling in that, right? To be less affected and more of a co-conscious co-creator. 5 of Swords reverse is okay in a first, because it's like you've come out of hardship or you've come out of some crazy or other people's BS, but you've come out unscathed. It hasn't hurt as much as something tragic. We may be viewing it as tragic when really it's not so bad. We can put it in perspective to realize, hey, it's not so bad. This person had no power over me, right? Just like David Bowie in Labyrinth. That's that card, right? It might have been an endless maze to get to where you find yourself today. And you're like, what were all the moments meant for? Every moment, every decision you made was a difference between a miracle and a hardship. And most of the times you chose the miracle, and sometimes you were forced the hardship, but it was an endless maze. And when you got to the end, the person was like, okay, now you got here, and maybe it's not what you wanted. Maybe it's not what you ever dreamed for, but you're going to say, what? You know what? Even after all that, as of today, we're blessed to be alive. We're blessed to have today. We're blessed to have our health. So I'm not going to let you have that level of power over me. I'm not going to let it be there. Okay. So that's what we've been coming through. That's the energy, right? Because we dealt with the Aries season. We dealt with the karmic times, right, people? Like we did. We felt like any karmic relationships either surfaced and asked for our attention through that last bit of March here. And now Taurus has slowed that down. It's just and especially the Pluto retrograde, it says, no. Come back in. Come back into the greenhouse, the terrarium. Let's grow these tomatoes. Let's nurture this, what we can control, right? And that does. It goes back to things like our health and things like that, right? I hope you're all doing awesome during the group read. I hope you all still have your intention set. Maybe Mr. Kitty was meowing and you had to break attention for a little while. That's okay. This is the Legends of Tarot, silly. We have our legendary status because we've broken down the structure and we're abstract. The rules of tarot go out the window, because if I were threw my tarot cards out the window, they would get caught up in a gust of wind and they'd fly right back in on the table and they'd land exactly how they needed to land, right? Eggplant. Nice. And my purpose, my point of the vibe is to keep checking in with the group. Okay, there's a few of us here hanging out. It's been cool. It's very cool just to vibe with you guys instead of feeling like I'm just pumping out free readings, because I did that kind of to myself yesterday. But I wanted to do it because I love you so much. All right. Hi, hey Chanel. I could use it too. I could really use the vibe today, right? We're gonna stop here. Well, we're not gonna stop, but we're gonna pause for a moment, because for me as a reader, just to see, okay, we're getting to where we're going. We got the chariot up. I can maybe zoom in for you. It's probably not going to look too good or too. I'll just keep doing it the way I'm doing it. Okay, we'll smile, trick the ego into think that we have something going on. But chariot crossed by the 4 of Cups. Recent past, we've got the 5 of Swords, and it's abstract. We make it what we want. Excuse me. All right, somebody with the sinus. Try not to just blow my nose endlessly. We're gonna just stretch those sinus cavities. If you do suffer from some sinusitis or sinuses, maybe you're tired of taking the sinus med. And I'm not a doctor, okay? I'm not a doctor. This is for entertainment purposes only, right? You know your body more than anybody else. What I do is I stretch the sinus cavity through a little physiotherapy natural thing where just give it a little bit of room they're stretchy in there. And then what you'll do is when you got just a little bit of ketchup left in the squeeze bottle and the squeeze bottle is all squeezed in, right? That's what I have. The squeeze bottle is all squeezed in and you can't get the last little bit of sauce out of the squeeze bottle. Sometimes you got to pop, 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 open it back up by allowing it. And that's what that does so for anybody out there with sinus stuff, you could give that a try. Okay. Having technical difficulties? So illumination. Hope your computer is okay. I hope all of our computers stay okay, because we're doing the group reading. Okay. That's what we're here. There's another one that I do for the upper sinuses, Chanel. And again, I'm not a doctor. I'm just here entertaining people. You know your own body. Go see if you got real issue. Go see a doctor. But I take my earlobes and I'll pull them out sideways. It looks funny, doesn't it? I'll do that 25 times, approximately, maybe 30. It depends. This is usually stuff you get done in the shower, right, while you're enjoying the nice time, hopefully, right? But you don't have to. And then once you've got that out there 25 times, you open your jaw. You get it past that point, right? You open that, and then you pull down on the earlobes, and you'll feel within a few minutes a lot of the tension and that tightness in around your eyes and your sinuses. It will naturally start to drain because you've given it some room. You've let some air back into that ketchup bottle. Okay, we're gonna keep going on the reading here. Just give me a quick second. We're about to see what's crowning the reading. No, we're about to see our root, how we're rooted in, how we're grounding. Okay. I agree. Hurry back, Jesse. We're down to just a few of us, and I like this. The 4 of Cups came in earlier for you, Lily, right? It's a little bit reversed. So just be on guard against idle hands and apathy, right? Affecting your mood. Apathy affecting your mood. Hi, Jesse. Thanks for staying. Thanks for being here. Okay. Let's see how we're grounding in this reading. There's a 2 of Swords now. 5 of Swords, 2 of Swords. How are we processing everything, right? And the labels we put on things and how those affect what we do and what we decide. That's a big thing about the 2 of Swords in a grounding position, right? Maybe some of you do have a difficult choice that is coming in. You're trying to get grounded into that feeling of what feels better. Do you let them go? Do you let them stay? Do you want to go? Do you want to stay? Right? What do you need to do in order to get there? What decisions or what has to be dealt with, right? In the feeling sense. You could just be feeling in that, right? 2 of Swords as well, saying we need a better perspective on things. when we ground. It has to feel right when we're grounding. Even if it feels good when we're up and caught up in it, if it doesn't feel right when we're grounding, maybe it's not the best decision for us. Maybe the divine timing just isn't right, and our mental processes, because of the way we labeled it, it's made us aware to it or hip to it, right? Everybody's about the 11:11, but who's made hip to the one or the 12:34? And if you are hip to the 12:34, how does that affect you? Maybe through the subconscious and the conscious mind. There's two swords there. One is the conscious mind, one is the subconscious mind. We spend some time in limbo. That's why when I started getting really tired last night, so that was some of the coolest readings happened, right? It's tough, but it was cool. So that bridge, this conscious to the subconscious mind, coming up for somebody who's taking in the group reading, okay? But as well. So what are you hip to? What have you labeled? What have you understood as absolute versus perspective truths? How do those differ, right? And as we're grounding in, it's about self-discovery, and it's about awareness through the mind, right? Mental strength and emotional intelligence as well. We're building bridges here, right? Hip to the hop. And it doesn't stop. At least that's what the monk said. He said it doesn't stop. Because I told the guy in Nepal, I was like, I'm hip to the hop. He was like, rest assured, son, it doesn't stop. And I was like, that's great news. So can I kick it? And he said, yes, you can. Okay? Hi, everyone. We're doing a group reading. We're on the Legends of Tarot for Third Eye Chakra Day. It's a Saturday, April 27th in the year 2019. Okay? That's where we are. Or the year 6348. For those of you watching later, if it's the year 6348, trust us, we were on the ultimate Kickstarter of all time. There were people waking up back in the early 2000s to what you have, to what we had, to where we were going, right? We had this chariot up in our reading. We knew one day it was going to be the year 6248. You might still see us in the desert. You might. But we're beautiful. Everybody here is beautiful. And we did this thing in the year 2019 on this day. And if you're finding it now in the year 6248, we want to say hi. We want to, because we're chilling. And now the technology will let us do it, silly. So why aren't you doing it? Okay. Let's look in on this querent card, this chariot that came up, and the overall energy, this two of wands that came up. Let's see what we can expect in the next little bit, okay? We got new moon in Libra and then the flower moon in Scorpio coming up. What are we going to be shown? What do we get to see? What are the sneak previews, right? We came for the movie, the main attraction, our life, our happiness. We're getting it. But what is in the sneak previews, right? That's right. Okay. What is in the sneak previews? The Six of Swords. Great. Great. Because remember what was in the immediate past, what we came through? The reversal on the 5, expect a natural progression because the Taurus season is supporting it. It's hyping it, okay? I would not too worry about this because this ends up down here, the Two of Swords, right? Lots of swords, but this ends up as saying like, it's okay. This self-discovery process that we're grounding in, it would lead to this progression. It would lead to the stiller waters, okay? We've got 3 days here to really recoup, rest, enjoy, reassess, reassert. If we're presented with anything, it might be a little bit hard right in the moment, but as soon as we get past it, we put it in our range finder and our scope, and it's like it feels like it's easily dealt with. And then when Saturn goes retrograde, there might be a little bit of a shakeup, a little bit of a mild adjustment. It looks like it's mostly going to be soothing the mind or bringing us to a place where it's like, we don't care. We don't care. We do care. We do care, right? Remember, what's his name as the Twisted Sister? And his dad would come in and be like, what do you want to do with your life? And he was just like, I want to rock. Bum, 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 bum. I want to rock. Because he didn't care, right? The waters were still. He wanted to express. He wanted to go out and have some fun. And you should come Gemini season. You should go out and have some fun, right? And call people and talk to people and reunite with people. If you got the still waters, it's not like you're going up intentionally making them all stirred up again. You just feel that. And if it's presenting itself as restfulness, okay, the sort of the misuse or abuse of restfulness is laziness or sloth, right? But hopefully we're in a place where if you're dealing with that, you'll seek your way out of it, right? You'll get in the chariot. Chariot's going to get you where you need to go, Jesse, right? That kind of thing. Yes, you have a beautiful energy, H&L. You wouldn't have found it about the group if it didn't exist in you. So a large portion of the beautiful energy is coming from within you and within all of you. You've still got your intentions set, and we're doing the group reading just for a few of us. Because a lot of people came to the taco stand and they were like, it's going to be an hour or it's going to be a day for tacos. And I'm like, yeah, I can only cut the tomatoes so fast, right? So it's like, or we're having and so and some people just went to go because their time is valuable. They went to go walk their dog, or they went to go stare at the stars, right? And I totally respect that. But we're gathering information, and H&L, and I'm going to put it in as full as I can for your usernames. We're gathering the information for the bigger information and the more structured way to share our time and to give out free readings. Okay, so for me being a part of the group, this is being able to do that. This is being able to bring some mind structure back to the channel and nurture it in that way. So it's like that as well. Okay, because I'm part of the group too, right? Am I still one of the cool kids? Can I hang out on the Legends of Tarot? Because that's what I'm doing. I'm hanging out on the Legends of Tarot. And it's the 26th of April, 2019, right? And it's cool kids only. Told you that, sillies. It's okay. I don't have any pink in my closet right now. I should. I have pink shirt day. No bullying, right? What I do need is to go get down and get some massage. That's going to be a part of my journey in the near future. Part of my Six of Swords mission. I actually have to go out and get a legit deep tissue, right? The Reiki's not going to get down there and pop that nerve for me. It's gonna go way down in there, right? Because we've been sitting and I've been flabbergapping my jaw, and there's a nerve back there, and it's like, did your jaw really move that much yesterday? I'm like, dang, yeah, it did, right? So get in touch with body, okay? Yeah, I was just hoping that where are the fellas at? We need some fellas so we can bring some romance into the room. Okay. Normally Robert comes in during the day and he's a pretty cool dude, right? I like connecting there as well. But having all you beautiful ladies here is really nice for me too, right? That's really nice. Okay. Breaking hearts. Billie Jean is not my lover. She's just a girl. Says that I am the one. But Billie Jean is not my son. Woo-hoo. Right? Don't go around breaking young girls' hearts, especially if you did it in March, because come August, na boo boo. All right, the Empress is here, but she's unsettled in a crowning energy. I think she's asking the group to be more creative. She wants, okay, class, sit down. We got to talk. We got some stuff we got to talk about. There's some stuff that I want you to understand about awakening the higher realms and getting what you want and the law of attraction and making manifest in your life those things towards your happiness, right? Because we're all willy-nilly. We've been maybe a little bit scattered and going about it in ways that aren't serving us, or a direction that we took us like a spin-off TV show that wasn't very good. And we got hooked, and then we're like, oh, why did I waste all that time watching that, right? That kind of thing. If you're Netflixing and chilling, right? More of a call to action, a call to creativity. So if you sing songs, if you write poetry, if you read poetry, if you do, where's the creative nuggets? What is your creative avenue? What is your creative source? What is the crown wanting? What is the creation? Where's the direction? Because we're wanting to maybe attract romance, but what sources and higher self is asking for, being like, can you take how you feel now in the ever-present moment? Can you show me what that looks like to you so I can attract to you what you want to attract? Maybe you need to paint a picture of Fabio. Maybe you can just throw eggs at the canvas. It starts to be like, Oh, okay. Clearly, that's what they're going through. That's what they want, right? We're here and we're vibing. We're vibing. Okay. Look at the synchronicity. Did I not just say, hey, if Robert would come in, then it would be great because, to be honest, Robert, we want to attract more divine masculine so we can feel flirty and romantic in the chat. Okay, Robert, we're just vibing. We're vibing this morning. Jesse's here and she's new for the first time, and we're doing a group reading, right? Oh, okay, okay. It's just we connected on all those things, right? I'm sorry for making my assumption. Sorry for making my assumption. Okay, laugh out loud, or if you're just playing with me, maybe you're just playing with me because I dropped the red 8675309. I don't know about that, Robert. I don't know about that. That's okay. That's okay. And Kanan, welcome to the program. Thanks for being in the program today, and A. Chanel as well. We're just a small group right now because lots of the people that were waiting for readings and tacos, Robert, they left. And Music Love, she was one of the people that is allowed to because her time is valued. People come and go, and it's okay. And it's a perfect size. It was getting out of control yesterday when we had like 17, 20 people in here, and I realized like I just got to let go. And so after all the talking yesterday, I just wanted to connect in the chat at an authentic level. We're doing a big group reading right now. We're getting through our Celtic cross. Okay, remember everyone, our overall energies was a 2 of wands. So set your intention again. We just finished talking about this Empress reverse, what's crowning the reading, and your need to create. Okay, that's it. It's because they're innovative creators. That's why. This was in my way. One moment. It's because Pisces are the entrepreneurial, innovative creators of the zodiac. That's why you may be sensing that or feeling that, Jesse. Because when it comes to that, making your way downtown, because you're making my way downtown because I'm homebound. When it comes to doing that, making a path and cutting a path for yourself, the Pisces is very good. Okay, that's good. Just vibing along. Yeah, that's what my hope, right? I always cannot wish the best in all things to everyone. Those things include things like peace, abundance, joy, prosperity, joy, bliss, and happiness. That's why I come every day, so I can throw it out. I can push it out there into it. So somebody picks it up, puts a smile on her face. We're all keeping each other company, right? With Music Love and Izza still here, enjoying the vibe, and that's why we're doing it. It's an important part that sometimes, aside from like giving out free readings and growing the channel and that, I want to like turn the light back in on the people that are still at the beach party and are here and are ever present now and part of our greater journey. Hi, Yasmin. Hi, Yasmin. Robert and Izza still here, just joining and just enjoying the Legends of Tarot. Okay, so we've got the cross portion of the Celtic cross out here. Now we have to do the Hermes staff portion. Okay, so for those of you that kind of, because you see probably Celtic crosses in your monthly and weekly. Do they? Ooh, good thing it's not smell-o-vision. Readings, your weekly and monthly readings, you probably see Celtic cross a lot. You might know the positioning of the cards, but there's the two symbols running parallel. There's the cross itself, which runs both perpendicular and parallel to the staff of Hermes, right? Or you see it in modern technology as the staff with the snakes running up it, right? That's the next 4 cards and the next 4 portions is how it starts, okay? And I'm going to pull all 4 cards for that portion of the reading out. I'm going to look, then we're going to discuss each one of the cards as they come up. All right. Wow. Okay. Page of Cups is here in reverse, okay? Let go of it for 24 hours, 48 hours, whatever it is, whatever you set your intention on, let go of it for a day or two. Give it room. Give your desire room to breathe, okay? Little fishy's going to get dumped out of his cup. He's not going to be able to to breathe, right? She's holding on so that doesn't happen, right? But we have to let go so that it can learn what it means to feel and to understand without being attached to the desire of romance, love, and those things. For those of you that might be in a point where you're obsessing, because I feel like there is some obsession, right? You've got it curbed. It's not everything, but it could be something that could be drawing from you. This came up at the top of the staff, a reversal on the nasty 15 major arcana. The chariot now we can know is that we're steering away from something. We're steering the chariot away from that which would threaten to burn us or hurt us or act self-entitled towards us. Could be a person, but it could be a thing, or it could be a particular motif or nuance, okay, even with this that's up here. It's like something we want to avoid, and we have to let go so that we can get lighter energy going on around us. We talked about it because what crossed us was this Four of Cups, okay? Let's take a good long look at that as a crossing card, right? We're building bridges. We talked about building bridges. The Two of Swords is up in what's grounding, what we're grounding to, right? So we're building the bridges, conscious, subconscious mind, building the bridge to understanding and feeling and those sorts of things in regards to whatever your focus is on, whatever you're in upon, okay? Now, the meat of the staff as we go up. Take care of yourself and your resources. Protect yourself. Protect your neck, right, Jesse? That's how it goes in the sanctuary. And it's okay. Allow it to be. But don't get too involved in this so that you might miss out on this. New beginnings wanting to happen, right? And it's about that letting go. Because as you steer around, as you circumnavigate this clingy energy, this needful, chained up energy, as you avoid that, you come in, it's like, and then you can come in for your victory lap. And it will present you with a new understanding. Or you exist from a new starting place in confidence and consciousness. So that's really good, okay? Gum drops with a wave. So that was the group reading from the Mystic Dreamers Tarot for everybody that's here, because we are taking names and we are gathering names for the channel. Hi, Anshal. Hi, Anshal, and I got to write Robert down too, because everybody that's joined us since we started and that has been consistently engaging and coming in and out of the group, I'm logging all this down so that I can create a matrix. We're going to get some moderators going on for times when it's busy, and we'll do something with this space back here. Okay, so I need a few more stretches for heart center energy, right? A few more. Hi, Izza. Thanks for still being here, right? Body moving, echo sound, and it feels so grooving, right? Remember that, the Beastie Boys? Body moving, we be body moving, disco paint and the disco grooving. What's written on the black chart? I don't know. That's a good question. That is a good question. And by the black chart, do you mean this? Do you mean the hieroglyphics, right? Is that even? Can you even like? You wouldn't be able to recognize your name there, maybe. So it's like it's going back, right? We can hi. The chart. Oh, thank you for the question, Anshel. I'm bouncing different ideas off, and feel free to contribute with ideas. With this space behind us, due to the donations that we've received from Yuki in the super chat, hit it up for like $20. Soul Illumination, hit it up for like 10. Thank you so much, guys. Right, and of course Henry Lemongello just blew the roof off the thing, right? So, and with that, we want to maybe better microphones. Give me feedback on sound, but Anshal, for this area back here, I want to get a nice hanging. And I maybe want to leave some space open so that we can do like, I call them warm and fuzzies or McHappy Day bears. Okay. So it's like where the people that have hit the super chat and they go to the super VIP section where they have a little thing where they absolutely need some cards because something new is developed, that then they can say, hey, I know they're here. I know they've hit that super button. And it's like, I will at any time be like, absolutely, while we're chilling out, right? So we read tarot for 8 hours. Ines, that who is Ines, welcome back. Okay, we're gonna write some names down here, get some more on the go. And the other portion on shall of that over here is I was thinking maybe we could do a whiteboard where once we have some moderators in here, we can look and then we'll do like Monday, Tuesday, happy days, Thursday, Friday, happy days. Because like, somebody has come in and they've gotten a free reading on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Maybe it's time like Friday if they come in and they say, hey, I need a reading. I'd be like, wow, what weren't you able to grasp on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday that we need to revisit it on Friday, right? Something like that. Just some sort of information matrix. We're a matrix that's existing within a matrix, and we're going to create another matrix inside of it. How cool is that? But it's okay. Don't be scared. We're allowed to, right? We're allowed to because we're this. We're 5D. We're 6D energy. I'm inside the amethyst. How cool is that? Pop, pop, pop. I'm spitting tarot. I'm popcorn, right? I'm popcorn. So those are some ideas, but feel free to give me more ideas. We just finished up the group reading for us, our tribe, for Legends of Tarot, April 27th. It's been 2 hours already. I've been waking up. I'm like the old elephant. I'm the elephant in the room right now. So this weasel goes pop. And we got popped. We got busted for playing bubblegum music yesterday. We got popped. So yesterday's readings unfortunately are not there, and I'm keeping a look. I want to stay in the corner of the matrix. I don't want, like, one day our phone will blow up. I think it's inevitable. It'll just come out, right? And things will happen. Thanks for the thumbs up there. And things will happen. But for right now, we can exist under the radar. We can be here under it. Anshel, Robert Kraft, thanks for being on the program again today, Robert Kraft. Appreciate you. And then, okay. I wrote a phone number down here for you, Robert Kraft. It's 867-5309. Okay, that's not Robert's phone number, everybody. That's not anybody's phone number. Don't call 867-5309 because don't call there because you don't know, right? That number is just for Robert. Okay, it's not my phone number either. Don't start calling that number. Okay. But that's for Robert, because we probably can't get to too much cards for you individually today, Robert, because we're vibing out here, and that's part of the vibe I feel with you. Okay, don't do that. This is, and if what's the number again? 867-5309. Okay, you can put that into your Google search if you like, but don't call that number. Put in the Google search, you see what comes up. But that's for you. That's for you. Or if you go to McDonald's and you hit the touch screen, right, for your coffee or your espresso, and it spits out the ticket, says 867, and when they call it at the counter, they go 867, you say 5309, and then you look around, and if nobody's laughing, then you should have a laugh. You should have a laugh, because it's about growing up, and it's about rising to the top. It's about the ascension process. Directly? No, not directly. It's a silly song, but in a way, because it reaffirms to you, it's like my experience and my takeaways and my take on life is important to me. And that's okay, because I can allow it, right? All right. I'm going to ask you all for another small segment of refreshment. Anshel, Robert, and somebody else had come in. Yasmin. Hi, Yasmin. Thank you for being a part of the program today. The first time you got here and I told that story about the fox, that helped me release, Yasmin. Your presence helped me go through a mini process on air that helped me release something that I'd been holding on to for a very long time. And I want to thank you, and I want to say I appreciate you, right? We all got some pretty cool ideas, right? Where can I run to? Jenny, where can I turn to? Solid jam, right? Solid jam. Okay. We're at 2 hours. So this is another quick little, this is the second moment or segment of refreshment that we've got going on today. And yeah, we'll make it work. Shouldn't be long. Should just take me a minute to do things like satiate and adjust. Okay. Everybody out there, take care of your needs. Okay. When you come out of meditation, you come out, you wake up for the day like a sleepy old elephant. Take care of your needs. Elephant have to wander off in the jungle and do his thing for a little while before he catches up with the herd. That's okay. Old elephant doesn't mind. The rest of the herd doesn't mind. So be sure to take care of your needs. Right? The stylus portion of my Ace of Swords doesn't work anymore. I gotta use my fingers. Right? Enjoy the little tune. I'll be back in like a minute. Okay, everyone? Thank you for being here. We're gonna keep vibing out for a while. It's fun. Okay?
Settle down. Until tomorrow, I'll just keep moving on. So if you want to join me for a while, just grab your hat, we'll travel like that's old style. Maybe tomorrow I'll want to settle down. Until tomorrow, I'll just keep moving on. There's a voice keeps on calling me. Down the road, that's where I'll always be. Every stop I make a new friend. Can't stay for long, just turn around and I'm gone again. Maybe tomorrow I'll want to settle down. Until tomorrow, I'll just keep moving on. Until tomorrow, the whole world is my home.
Hi, everybody. Hi to everyone still hanging out. Priyanka, thanks for coming into the room. You made it brighter. It's a brighter day. I feel refreshed. Take care of your needs, everyone. Right. And that's cool. And that's all right. That's all right. We're talking about this allowance. So and we're vibing out today. Thanks for the thumbs up there. Yeah, that's good, Robert. That's good. It's like a dip. Oh, and Jessie was singing Under the Sea earlier. She was we were doing the Little Mermaid, right? I was doing the Cancer Crab. Because I think it was Soul Illumination. Somebody asked about the Cancer Clause. And it was cool. All right, maybe that's a bigger energy playing into it. Maybe a very important thing. My Ted Baker just dressing gown, right? That's okay. That's okay. Maybe some of the ladies would be interested to know where you post, right? That Priyanka, you're in. I'm gonna write your name down again because what I'm doing, Priyanka, is I want to create a more structured matrix, right? We've got some core people. We want to. I think I want to assign some moderators so I can give the chat back to you guys, right? Robert, if you have any interest in being a moderator, can I put your name on the list? It doesn't mean that I'm going to make you a moderator. It means that I definitely want to look at it closer if you would like to. You don't have to. And I'm not going to ask anything of you, but it would just be like as kind of like an extra set of eyes or ears or feelers out there when I can't look at the chat, right? It would be some other folks like Sunshine, Soul Illumination, Moon and Cancer, people doing that, right? And there was someone else I wanted to consider as well. Still standing. If you're still here, I wouldn't mind adding your name to that list as well. Okay. Jesse Quinzel. Okay. I will put your name down on this side as well. Okay. Quinzel. And I've got Yuki and Soul Illumination down here on this side too. Okay. I think we need a few. I don't know like how fast the plan's going to come in. So stick with us. It's quite a bus ride. When you get on the 420 to Albuquerque in New Mexico and all points east to Houston, that bus is cruising for a while and we're all getting to know each other, right? And kind of that cool. Oh, that's okay. I post at rando times. We were on till like, I don't know, it was like 2 a.m. out where I'm at. We were out late. And then this morning I woke up, I was like, I was going to jump back into it and vibe out for a little while. So we were on super early in the day. So it's okay. It's okay. And if you don't want to, it's okay, right? It's absolutely fine. But I'll write your name down. We'll see how it goes. And then once I get it figured out, 19:05. So that's like what, 7 o'clock? Just after 7 o'clock. Beautiful time for your circadian rhythm. You're probably feeling really chill. This elephant's starting to wake up, but I can't come unchained today because my voice and that is definitely like feeling the amount of hard work we did on that today earlier. Okay. All right. This is what I want to do. This is what it's Legends of Tarot, cool kids only. Right? We talked about some things. We're just going to go in and have a quick look at birthdays and occurrences. Okay, the almanacal portion of it. April 27th. It's Saturday of Heart Chakra. It's Independence Day of sorts for anybody from South Africa. A very important day on the calendar. Oh, Magellan the Explorer. Okay, this is back from the 1500s. And if you want to take a look at that's a pretty important person in history noted on this day. Sheena Easton, anyone born on this day shares a. But like I said, there's not much going on in occurrences and crazy influential birthdays, right? Even that Mr. Magellan, Ferdinand, right? They named the bull the Taurus, Ferdinand Magellan. That is that's a day of memorandum. That's a day of memorial for him. Okay, all right. Everything else and the thing in for freedom and the equality and independence to South Africa. All right, that goes on heavy. That's something important maybe to somebody out there. Okay, you doing a general read? Hi, can you please give me any general love advice? Kara, I want to write your name down first. Sorry, I was looking at the almanac screen. Hi. It's King's Day in Holland? Oh, that didn't come up on mine. Happy King's Day in Holland. Lot of love. Thank you for that, for letting me know that, Kanon. That's awesome. Oh, hi, still standing. I wanted to talk to you because I wanted to know if it would be okay if I put your name down on the nomination list for moderation, for moderators, if you would be okay with that. It's not just one moderator, and it doesn't mean that it's necessarily a for sure thing, but I'm going through some decision-making processes in regards to that, okay? Right? It doesn't mean you have to stay forever, and it doesn't mean I'm going to put you to work. Like, you and Robert are so awesome for being in the chat room and people might end up with different roles in their moderation if it's possible. Like Soul Illumination is so great for hyping people to be here and boosting the energy of the room. I appreciate that. And like Sunshine, she's my portside gunner, keeping a list for who's next for free readings, right? And I was thinking like for Still Standing and for like Robert, just to be an extra at a set of eyes and ears out there. Say we get somebody that comes in and their name is House of Farts 666, and all they want to do is troll, right, or something like that. Then. Yeah, and then you can just be like, don't kick them out, but just be like, send me a quick highlighted message so I can see it while I may be reading cards, so that when the reading's done, I can address it myself, right? I'm not asking you like kick people out or time people out all the time. Just enjoy, be here. But if something does come unchained or go off the rails, it's always good, right, to have an extra set of eyes. But I would never ask you to be like, can you do Sunshine's today job because I can't keep track of it. No. I can still help. All right, I can still help. Okay. I'd ban a troll, so this ain't the job for me. Okay. Well, Jesse, I could still be like, okay, now Jesse, you ban them. I could be like, okay, you're right. This is up to no good. You ban them, right? Or it's just one of those things where if like the rest of the moderators, or like if 3 or 4 moderators got together while I was doing cards and not paying attention and be like, Fart House 967 needs to be banned or timed out, just go ahead and do it, right? That kind of. But I would still like the opportunity to like interact, right? Oh wow, yummy. That is yummy. I don't blame you, Robert, for being hungry now. Okay, everyone. Somebody came in, Kara. I put your name down on the list, and you know what? Thanks for being part of the program today. I am gonna pull a card for you. Okay. I need an energy boost for sure. I had a guy end it over text last night. Typical cancer problems. We just talked about that. Somebody else was dealing with some cancer things going on there. but it was a Leo. It was a fire water thing. Okay. Wow, Kara. I'm gonna pull a card for you. Okay. We're not going into super deep readings. We're keeping the light, but definitely if you need a pickup or a boost or that, we'll get a card out for you. Two of Earth. Okay. Wow. And just end it because he can't hack it, because he can't handle it. Right? Don't lose hope in relationships. Okay. And don't put too much hope there either. Right? Especially on this particular one. Right? This is like he dropped the ball on this. He's not grounded enough. It's too much of a flighty energy. He's too much of a clown. Right? The card we pulled was a 2 Earth. Why did I put it away so fast? Shouldn't have done that. But I got what I needed to tell you out of it. Yeah, this 2 of Earth because he's not great. He's an active fool. People say that it's the 2 of Diamonds, the 2 of Pentacles. This is what the tarot readers say. Oh, they're juggling, right? This is that kind of thing. But who juggles? And props to you if you know how to juggle. That's great. I am envious of your talent. But it's like clown shoes. What are you doing over there? Can you look the gift horse in the mouth and then end it by not saying a word because you hide behind your text? This is someone that is a fool because they can't express. And because they can't express, and they get scared because it's suppressed. It's not expressed. Okay? So it's okay, Kara. It's never personal. It's nothing new, right? So true, he can't express his emotions, right? I'm a lumberjack and I'm okay. I'm so tough, and that kind of thing, right? It is, right? And a lot of guys out there in society in the world, they have a tough time with that. Some men will spend their whole lifetime never being able to express because that was like through the baby boomer time and through all of the hardships of blue collar labor intensive things. Those were the walls that the divine masculine put up. Knowing that the divine feminine was about to come in and take some manifesting power and start creating. The divine masculine, it's not that it would put up the walls, but it was divided due to like a work-life balancing. You had to be tough back in those days. You had to be tough. And expressing emotions wasn't tough, right? There could have been even directly some people telling that to other people. It's not okay to cry. It's not okay to let someone in that close, right? It's tough for a guy, especially that a guy that has emotion, that guy that's been burned or what they call damaged goods. That's what isn't that what like they refer when a guy, like they say the lady had too much baggage, but that guy is damaged goods kind of thing. Sometimes it's more superficial, but sometimes it's very real. Sometimes that ability to express was due to a past hurt that it might take them decades to uncover it. And they'll still try to have their experiences and pull people into their circles and include you into the juggling act, but it really is just an act. It's a clown shoes over there, right? Okay. And I might seem like I'm making a little bit too much light of that from that one card, but that's the feel on it. Drop it for now, Kara, and do it with conviction and do it with confidence, okay? You feel like the only people attracted guys, because you're probably attracted to the guys that have the emotional capacity. And irony being what it is, it's usually the guys with the deep emotional capacity that also have the dam built up that will not allow the water to flow. They won't allow the emotional capacity to do the job that it's supposed to do there in the first place because they feel this need to impose the control on it, okay? But still standing is Monty Python, not Popeye. They did this. I'm a mountain man, and I'm okay. It's like me just like saying this, like hi ho, hi ho. The dwarves, the 7 dwarves from Cinderella, right? They had to go out and they had to get their job done. And to be honest, everyone, the reason we're not doing personal readings off the hook already this morning is because I felt like I was working in a mine yesterday, and all I was doing was reading tarot. But it took a heck of a toll on me. Not a troll or a dwarf, but a toll. It took its toll. Okay. Hi, Jesse. Um, and you call my name and you make it clear, right? Uh, yeah, exactly, right? Why are you trying to bring me into this act of your little circle, your little world, right? Especially when he's already let you know that he's just going to pull the text trigger like that. Surprised you actually weren't ghosted for the lack of. It was a two of Earth for crying out loud out of a 5D deck, like a one card thing for somebody that needed a message. So it was pretty clear, like, you should just say, beat it, Chuck. See you, Charlie, right? You don't want to go Sally on Charlie Brown thinking he'll come around. You want to go like more like Susie or Peppermint Patty, knock Charlie Brown on his ass for a little bit. Be like, get off the fence. Stop being so dang wishy-washy. Smarten up, Charlie Brown. Okay. Hi, everyone. It's Legends of Tarot for Saturday, April 27th. I hope you're all well. I hope you're all well. I hope you're all out there loving life and doing it, right? Every stop I make a new friend. Just call me back and hold my hand and I'm gone again. Maybe tomorrow I'll wanna settle down. Until tomorrow, the whole world is my home. I don't think the AI is going to pick that one up. I think it's still too cool. It's still too transient. It's still too non-local. It's still too much like a hobo energy or like a gypsy. Cute little jam, quick little jam. Props out to London or Landon or London or Landon, right? It could be familiar to most, and that's okay because it's an illusionment that's curing a disillusionment. Look, I got ink from my pen on my hand. I'm keeping a list today. So for those coming in, Carol, you're definitely, and Anna, you're on the list. Did I call your name? I just did. Hi, Anna Alice. But we're not into, we're vibing out this morning. Okay. The hardcore mini readings are taking a bit of a back seat to some healing sessions and some group readings today. Okay. And I hope that's okay with everybody. It seems to be like Jesse and Kara and Soul Illumination and those people that have been in here vibing out all morning, Robert and still standing. You feel that vibe. And I appreciate that fellowship, that commonship in it. And we're not stopping. It doesn't mean we're stopping. Because what I do is I like to do the same thing, right? With the Gaia deck, okay? More than the one cards. We'll get a small cross and staff working for that as well. I wish I could sing and sound like a cat. Yeah. Just practice. Just practice. I can't sing, but I still do it. I still do it, and it's okay. Okay. Thank you, coffee. Hi, everyone. We are vibrators. Sometimes we are, right? It doesn't matter if you're the little pink one or the big purple one or the rigid black one, or the silky smooth white one. If you got 3 settings or 1, maybe you got the ring on the end and you can vibrate for 2 people at once. But absolutely, Jesse, we're just a bunch of big vibrators up on the shelf. Absolutely. Absolutely. We can be whatever we want when we're in the Zen garden. Okay. Hi, everyone. Thanks for being here. Welcome back, A. Chanel. Making sure you're on the list. Yes, you are. That's great. Yeah, or put it on pulse. It makes the best smoothies that way. Makes them juicy, right? No puns intended here. This is a family program. If your brain's not quite developed yet, hopefully you're getting close all the way. But when we got that the childlike empress and the never-ending story going on there, she was sitting on a pretty comfy pillow, wasn't she? She was, right? And we've got David Bowie in Labyrinth, where the young girl says, "You have no power over me. Just bounce. I don't want you here." Right? That's what's up, Kara. You know what? You did this. It affected me. You know what? You deserve better. You're worth more than a 2 of Pentacles when you're going through that, or when somebody does that to you. Yeah, because his expression, his Vushida, is busted right now. ghosting, texting your way up, not saving face. Those are clues where you know that what you're dealing with has busted Bushida. And we talked about this a lot yesterday. It's not really in their way of thinking. It's because they haven't thought themselves to be able to think in another way. They may be stuck in it, right? Not another teen movie. 10 seconds. Milkshake. Does it really bring all the boys to the yard? If it does, that's okay, because then you don't have to worry about clown shoes. Just bring different boys to the yard, right? That's what you can do. That's what you can do. You just got to do it. Nike, just do it, right? We talked about that. There's the new sneakers and the 2 of Wands, right? Step your sneaker game up, right? It's okay. Don't ask me to walk a mile in your shoes. I'm going to walk another mile in my own dang shoes. If we have different shoes, if we have different colored vibrators, that's okay, right? We're getting to the same goal. We're all going in the same direction, okay? Oh, good night, Anshel. You're on the list. I'm going to create the matrix today. Might have to spend some time off air and do some research and not do as many readings and take care of my person. Going shopping later. Have a good sleep, Anshel. Sweet dreams. Dream sweetly. Okay? Yeah. The Proclaimers. Yeah. To fall down at your door. They sound funny to me, right? With that accent. Being here in Western North America. My dad... rest in peace. He loved that song. And I would walk 500 miles, and I would walk 500 more, just to be the man that pets your cat and falls down at your door. He loved that jam. He played it on repeat. And back then, repeat would mean he'd have to rewind the cassette every time. And we'd just be chilling, maybe getting barreled or getting pinned or climbing the mountain and getting up there. And I was just like, wow, man, wow, that was intense. We'd have like the Weather Network on in the background. Speaking of weather, I love you, Dad. And speaking of weather, let me know, how's the weather where you're at? What time is it where you're at? What sign are you in? What's your transits? What's your Venus look like, right? Are we all waking up? I'm waking up. I'm the old elephant in the room, right? That good stuff, right? 11:23. Hi, Jesse. We're just 12 minutes past the 11:11. That's okay. I was born on 11:10. I missed the 11:11 birthday by 1 day. And here in the country where I'm at, 11:11 is a type of memorial day for WW2. So I never forget that it's my birthday, which is kind of unfortunate in a way because I always remember how old I am. And I wish I could let that go. Like, hide my birth certificate for 7 years, maybe just be in a comfortable place where I don't need it, so I don't have to look at it. And then, tell the people closest to me, could you do me a favor and not mention my birthday? But because of the dang holiday, I'm stuck. Right? So hi, Jesse. Hi, Kara. It's raining in the UK. Oh, yeah. Thanks. I really, no filter. Hashtag no filter. Okay. That's where I'm at. I did my 5 Tibetan rites this morning, but I haven't finished a lot of like my heart chakra, like daily. Like I learned how to swim a while ago when I was learning with an awakening Kundalini. So some of these stretches definitely got to return to and give it some time here after the broadcast and after our time is over here. Okay. Yeah, you are. You're a cutie. The only reason you see it or recognize it is because it exists within you. And that's my way of saying thank you for saying that. Let me help you, help me help you. Because you recognize it because it already exists within you. You're a cutie. A cute tangerine. Tangerine. Oh, is that like a fish song? Right? Nap time in, once again, I'm bouncing around the room. Nap time in, once again, I'm bouncing around the room. I don't know why I got that song. It just is. Sunny in the UK. Wow. Rainy in other parts of the UK. Okay, UK. We're just connecting, okay? We're vibing out with some people in the room. I still got my tarot cards. Don't worry. Like a gummy bear. That's too funny. Baby shark, do. Reminds me of that, Jesse. Does. Hi, Yasmin. we got a lot of people down on the list, okay? And I'm wanting to see who bounces around the room, who pops in and out of the room today. And it's okay if you do. You got to go. You got to take care of some stuff. Taking care of business every day. Taking care of business every way. Oh, I'm sorry. Every stop I make a new friend. Just hold my hat and call me back and I'm gone again. Maybe tomorrow I'll wanna settle down. Until tomorrow, I'll just keep moving on. Sorry, there's a part of me that's called cringe dad, and you know, it's, uh, dodging clown shoes every day, right? Especially if you're getting in a situation, Carol, where he ends it via text or ghosts, and then out of the blue starts texting again. That's when we go from a small pile of BS to a big pile of BS, and that's when you know you're like, nah, no games here, no more playing. Stop shoving my heart around, right? But not on. Yeah, I don't know. I'm a cringe dad because it's just because of the young people in my life, right? It got stuck there for me too. And yesterday I got a copyright warning because they planted a bubblegum song in my head when I was growing up. It's actually stuck in there, but they still claim it as their property, although it's seated in my intellect. Doesn't seem fair, does it? But I don't get political, right? Or doomsday or conspiracy or aliens. Maybe a little bit about Pleiades. Maybe you might still see them in the desert. The frame shift drive. Let's go see Castor and Pollux. Let's get our light vehicles tuned up and ready to go interstellar and traverse the universe over into Gemini, or where another beautiful, because there are things that are more beautiful. How's it go? They can tell us we're crazy, but we'll say you haven't seen anything yet, because there are things that are more beautiful. You ain't seen nothing yet, but baby, you just ain't seen nothing yet. Here's one, here's another, you're never gonna forget, baby, 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 you ain't seen nothing yet. Right? You ain't seen nothing yet. Right? Oh, you were gonna go live? Oh, we could go. You could go live, and I could end my stream, and we could go and hang out on yours if you want. We could do that at some time, or maybe next time before I'm going live, I'll do a double check to make sure that you're not live. Okay? I'm not computer savvy. I don't know if I can I don't even know how to get back there to search Robert Kraft. I'm sure it would take you to. What are some of the keywords on your channel or your live stream, Robert? Just curious, because maybe we could do that. Maybe you could host. You can hang out one day. Because the tribe doesn't have to stay at the Beach Zen Garden Villas. We can go over there. We can make it over there. Oh, nice. Thank you for sharing, A. Chanel. I'm just gonna put Gem there, because you know what? It definitely because I drop the readings for people as soon as I'm done with them, right? And that stuff. Okay, and I can't pull myself away from you. Okay, I'll give you a card. That's what I'll do, Chanel. We'll shuffle up the 5D so you can get one card, and then that way if you need to go and stretch, then you can go and do it for sure, right? Yoga, the yoga of meditation, the yoga of stretching, the yoga doing, the yoga being, the yoga thinking, or the yoga of feeling, okay? It was surprisingly easy, Robert. I just pushed the button one day. I was live, and then you were here, and we just ended up doing readings. It kind of blew my mind. I did have some technical difficulties. The microphone and my real microphone and my other microphone gave me some trouble night before last, and I was sad to see the live stream end in a way where we just had to kind of wave and type in our goodbyes, but Google Hangouts. Okay. Right on. Because I dropped the readings. Like A. Chanel, the yoga, so. I don't know if you know what curling is. So, your warrior 1 and your warrior 2. We learned that at a very young age where I grew up, and we did it through a game we play and a sport we play. So now when I get into some of those particular poses to open heart chakra energy and to feel the real release in red, gold, and green, I'm into those, and it's a nice feeling. So do it. And I recommend the 5 Tibetan rites, especially if you're an old elephant like me and it takes you forever to wake up. Maybe you had a hard day yesterday. Can we have a card for A. Chanel, please? Okay. You got the crony came out of the deck for you here too. So there's something important here that you, I feel, would like to, or a place where you would like to be, or something that you would like to have accomplished, or something that is almost like predestined. See the gateway down there? See what's way down there? There's a bit of a mystery, a bit of an unknown. It's something is existing in shadow, but your higher self knows what it is, but it wants you to pass through it or move through it because it could be something more important written through your Akash. Hey, Chanel, if you're doing some yoga and some meditation today, let's really try and get in touch with your higher self and what you've written for yourself. Get in touch with the energies. It's feeling like sanctuary is great because it's always like it feels like home is where the heart is, or home is where you put your hat at the end of the day. So it feels like that. But I mean, kind of engaging in your personal relationships, people around you, and how things feels. Maybe you're just on the way to the mailbox, or maybe you want to stop in for a latte somewhere. Evaluating the feels of a room and evaluating the feels of things, and it's leading you. It's like kind of acting like, see this mystical Ace of Wands that she's holding here. She's ready to crack open a rock or crack something out, so that we can draw a little bit of energy from something, right? This is saying use the Ace of Wands, use the desire for new creativity to go within to evaluate certain energies, and it's going to illuminate something on your current portion of your path, okay? So that was a card for you, A. Chanel. Have a good stretch, okay? Jesse. Jenny. You're welcome. Okay. Hi, Valeria. Valerian, I'm thinking of that movie. There's these kids that were in outer space, and they had to go and talk to some pigeons or something. I can't remember. It's just like, wow, here we go. The waves, the ocean of emotion, and the waves of the mind, and our own disillusionment that we allow into our creations. Hi, Valeria. I'm going to put you on the list or in the line. Okay. It's not necessarily linear. Today, we're just vibing and we're gathering people for our next big beach party so that the beach party can be a little bit more structured. We could have a couple moderators, an MC, somebody keeping track at the door, other people's, turning the volume up on the hype, that kind of thing. But for anybody, the readings are free here. If you want to put me to work, Super Chat is always there if you're just joining it, but you don't have to. If you're patient enough and you want to vibe out with our tribe and our clan, we'll eventually come around to you. It's just how it goes. Hi, Izza. Welcome back. You're free. Pop in and out all day long. All night long. All night. Yeah. All night long. It is for a later point in time, Kara. That's exactly right. Right? Yeah. Like a Pop-Tart, toasted for the very first time. Like a Pop-Tart, your strawberries next to mine. Okay? It's hot in the hot tub. Right? That's what they say. Ooh-wee, what's up with that? I said, now what's up with that? Ooh-wee, what up with that? What is up? What is up? What is up? What is up with that? I want to know what's up with that. So what up with that? What up with that? Ooh-wee, what's up with that? What's up with that? Okay, hi. It's a Pop-Tart, squished for the very first time. Peace and energy, guys. Yeah, A-Channel, thanks for being here. Okay, what we want to do is we're going to use the Dreams of Gaia Tarot now. Okay, we're going to do another cross and another Hermes, Staff of Hermes. Okay, for everybody that wants to set an intention and take some messages out of this, right? I'm tired of being cheated on. Yeah. We gotta start attracting the more authentic, loyal people into our lives, right? That's where it's at. It's about our point of attraction, what we're willing to settle on, old patterns, getting out of them. Because it's not your fault for attracting the same old person, but there's something that it needs to be deprogrammed in your innate. You need to come to a higher level of frequency or put yourself in a new physical place, new mindset as well. If you're tired of being cheated on, first thing we got to do is we got to get rid of the clown shoes, right, Kara? We got to kick all these clown shoes to the curb. We go to a place where that's more important. So maybe what you do is you stop going to TGI Fridays or Applebee's and sit and have a cocktail at the bar. And what you want to do is you want to look in the newspaper or on the internet for the next upcoming New Age festival or New Age circle, or pick a concert to go to that has a performer that draws out more intelligent people, right? So it's okay if you want to go out and bang your head to Godsmack, right? And be like, I alone or whatever. But you could also go to a thing where you go to a show of somebody that sings the beautiful songs that attracts a more pure crowd or a more pure collective. Those are some of the simple things you could do as a queen bee to do that, right? It's tough. It's not easy because it's outside of our wheelhouse. It's outside of our comfort zone, right? Clown Shoes Club. Yeah. Yeah, they just need a clubhouse kind of thing, right? Because you've been in the cycle. And it's like a playground slide. When you get to the bottom, you go back to the top of the slide and you stop and you turn and you go for the ride till you get to the bottom. And then who do you see there again? Probably another clown shoes, right? So it's time to get off the slide. It's time to go over. We don't want merry-go-round. The younger kids are there right now. But we could go on the swings, right? We could go find someone that we really trust and maybe play on the teeter-totter, right? You're dang straight, Jesse. It ain't easy being cheesy. In Canada, we call it fromage, les fromages, right? You know, time flies like an arrow, but fruit flies like a banana. Okay. And if you get that one, you should ring the Dowdy Ching, right? Yeah. I could give you an underduck, Jesse. I remember underduck. I'll give you an underduck, right? When we're over it, it's time for an underduck, right? It's a beautiful place. If you ever got a wavering Charlie Brown that doesn't, you pick where we decide. And you're like, man, I wish you take him to the playground. Take him to the swing sets, right? Maybe he's all dressed up and he brought you a corsage or something, but you're like, guess what? We're not going to a 5-star right now. We're going back to the playground. We're gonna eat some sand and we're gonna play on the swings, right? Where are you creating these memories that don't add to the pressure of the relationship being successful or not? That's another big thing there is a queen bee. Like, what is in the environment that is creating restraint or resistance against relationships, right? Nurture a relationship in a playground. Wow, how nostalgic could that be? How pure could you get it there when it didn't matter? Where you could sing Livin' La Vida Loca together with your man friend at the top of your lungs and nobody gets to care. And maybe he'll feel safe enough at the playground to do it. He can't open up emotionally if he's worried about his reputation and his status. And he's sitting at the 5-star and I'm from the bill on this steak dinner and look at the fancy, that kind of thing, the prominence of it. Nah, kick it to the go camping, silly. We want to go camping. Put the tent in the car or sleep in the back of the truck and go and look at the stars if you got the resources, right? Maybe let's get out of town for a little while. Connect with your man friend by connecting with nature at the same time. You get him to the right spot, he'll have no choice but to open up because the nature will command it from him. And your presence will be there facilitating it, right? Okay. Living La Vida Loca, right? Rolling in a 5.0 with the rag top down so our hair can't blow. The girlie's on standby waiting just to say hi. Did you stop? No, I just drove by, silly. I just drove by, right? That's how it went back then. Right. She was a long, cool woman in a black dress, and the long, cool woman had it all, right? Because a man in your life should be able to express. He should be able to reach a point where he matches you energetically through the empathic listening, the sharing of the communication, so that when it's time to share. And this is like couples that have a partner that they experience tantric lovemaking. tantric sex with, that becomes an unbreakable thing. Hi, Valeria. Yes, I got you down on the list, and thank you for your kind words. Welcome to the program. Whose turn is it? Cannot. You've been kicking around for a while today, and thanks for that. I'm going to pull a quick card for you because there's nobody's turn. We're just vibing. So, and Valeria, you've been here too. So let's get a quick card out for Cannot for being part of the program today. What message is there? And then Valeria Soto. I'm going to put Soto there down too because you never know. What if there were two Valerias and then I forgot? You don't want that. Okay? So we're going to pull some individual cards for you guys, and then we'll do a collective reading for the 5D. We just passed the 3-hour mark. Where does the time go? Where does the time go, right? That kind of, and then we're just a small group here, right? Just a small group. All right. Okay, Anant, you got 2 cards. There might be an air sign affecting you. The King of Air is up here with his 4. Is this a 4? Yeah, the king has brought his 4. These are spades. King of spades and the 4 of spades. If you were playing a poker or crib, cards are cards, right? So air sign affecting, or you may be an air sign here who is really wanting to understand or figure something out more. Take time to determine. The discernment process, I feel at this time, K-Not, is important to you. Evaluating things in your analytical mind. If you've been feeling a little bit too dreamy, the King of Air is say, hey, come back around again. Make sense of it, right? Before you act out of a spontaneous place that could lead to some regret. Evaluation, right? What are our odds here? What are our chances? See that square down there within the thing, right? These are the passage of time, right? The 4 states, the states of being, confidence and the security in it, right? There's sanctuary in knowledge, I guess is what this is saying. You're going to feel better once you understand it, but in order to understand it, you have to open up and feel it, okay? That kind of thing, right? And whoever it is, whatever it is, they're ready to listen. They're ready to communicate, and so are you. Okay, so let's go out. Let's know what we want to say ahead of time. And let's get the communication going here. Okay, that sort of thing. Cannot. I wish you peace and love too, but we only have time for a quick couple cards, right? Today, but you're invited to the party. You're at the party, the beach party in the Zen Garden. Sorry, the Zen Garden is an attraction at the beach party. However we want to do it. Okay, K-Not, appreciate you. Thanks for being on the program today. If you're feeling the vibe, please subscribe. You can chill here. Careful with the bell button, though. I post at rando times, super rando times. Limp Biscuit. I did it all for the nookie, so you could take that cookie and stick it in the air. Right? That's my best girl. If Grover was the lead singer of Limp Bizkit, that's what it would sound like. It's okay. It's just one universe over that way. It happens. Thank you, K-Not. I appreciate that. People think we are too emotional. Yeah. They get scared. They get intimidated by it, right? It's almost like the aloofness of Aquarius or a Libra. It's kind of like, it's a little unsettling to know, like, wow, you could be over the kid. It's the way that the same guy that bakes bread gets a little bit scared innately by the person, like the what do they call it? The examiner or the coroner. Like 2 totally opposite universes, interests, and ways of the mind coming up, right? One person bakes bread and the other guy like dissects dead things. It's like, ooh, like what? I couldn't do either of that, right? That'd be, so we become that, right? Which we feel, and it's okay in that, but it can be at sometimes subconsciously intimidating to others, right? And then the person that's intimidated makes the assumption you're just too emotional. You're a water sign, so you're just way too emotional, right? Okay, it's okay to be emotional. Why do we have the emotions? So that we can have them. We have them so that we can have them. It doesn't make any sense, but it makes perfect sense at the same time. Okay, same as the air signs, right? I discern. I'm judging. I'm eliminating bad things. I'm processing. I'm directing. I'm moving forward. I need to know. I need to line it up. Right. That can be intimidating to a water sign. Be like, this person's absolutely OCD. But then you're like, No, not really. They're not really. They're just an Aquarius. They're just doing them, right? Or something to that nature, right? Aquarius might have been a bad example. It might have been better to throw that one over into Libra or somewhere like that. Okay. Had to finish up cooking. Did you make some of that? Some of that sustenance? Still standing. Yes, you're on the possible mods list. Okay. It might be one of those things where we figured out. Hi, still standing, and welcome back. There's just a few of us hanging out. Kanon had a card for her, and then were we going to pull a card for somebody else too, weren't we? Or did we do both? Did we do both? Who am I missing? Who am I thinking about? Robert. Robert, peace and energy to you too, Chanel. Robert, we haven't pulled a card yet for you. And still standing. Oh, Valeria, that's right. Valeria. Then we can pull one for Robert and still standing. Okay. They chat a lot here, which makes me happy. You had a flipper, Valeria. And this is the very first card that came out 3 hours ago when we started playing tarot. It's a Dragon of Water. It's the Ace of Water. It could be a new love on the horizon. There could be an emotional exchange for you in the near future. Okay. This is a creation of heartfelt energy towards another or a situation or wherever your focus might be at. It's an expansive time. It's a good place for you to be. Get caught up. If it's tempting you or there's a lingering thing to say, hey, come along, get caught up on me. Sometimes we just got to follow the rabbit down the hole to realize that we're so needed, that we are the Alice in Wonderland, and that there are things that are more beautiful. So if you have to cut away or run away or make a sacrifice, you're doing it because you love something else. It's because there is something that is more beautiful, and you want to be a part of it. You don't want to control it. You can't hold it in the palm of their hands, right? It's almost the dragon, for as much power as he has, he's still not able to grasp around that heart energy and the vibrant frequency and the high golden healing light of love. It can't be grabbed. It can't be controlled. It can't be grasped. Even if you are a powerful person, you know, you could even be defeated by a little child because of the innocence and the power of the benevolent love that exists, like in a childlike empress or in a childlike nature, right? But this could be energy that you're coming up or you're going to be able to be witness to, and that's a positive thing, Valeria. So I'm not sure of your situationship right now. If you're in a relationship, you could be reigniting a spark. If you're wondering about an ex, you could be in a situation where somebody's going to come along so you don't have to think about an ex or a weird thing that happened anymore, but it's causing you to allow it. Be in celebration of self in Ace of Cups energy, in Ace of Hearts energy. It's like, wait, you get the Ace of Hearts, you're like, wow, that's a feel-good card. I'm happy to have that one in my hand. It's easy. It's noted. I can deal with it, and it's there. It's good energy, right? Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. Oh, no, thank you. Thanks for being part of the program. Okay, thanks for being part of the program. Every stop I make a new friend. I just wave my hand, I'll go get a tan, and I'm gone again. Maybe tomorrow I'll wanna settle down. Until tomorrow, I'll just keep moving on. Maybe tomorrow I'll wanna settle down. Until tomorrow, the whole world is my home. Ba-dum, 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 ba-dum. Hi. Okay. We're just gonna kind of chill here for a minute. Kind of take a deep breath. We're vibing today. Like I said, I'm in a wake-up session. I'm in a wake-up mode. So depending on how my day goes on, we might get into some stuff going on. Hopefully not too many of you that are here now are asleep, but it could easily happen. But we'll come and go. Come a chameleon. You come and go. You come and go. That's a great song too. Cringe dad, he calls me. Okay. One minute, everyone. 1 minute, okay? That's what we'll do. We'll do 1 minute, okay? 1 minute. Hi, everyone. It's quiet in here. That's okay, too. That's okay, too. Hi, Anisha. Thank you for being here. Thanks for showing up. Okay, so this is happening where we're vibing out here this morning. And I want to say a special thank you to Jesse Q. VIP treatment for someone that's been very engaged and very positive and awesome in the chat the entire morning. So Jesse Q, I'm going to read your cards if you would like me to do cards for you. Okay. We haven't done any full mini readings. They're not full readings. They're full mini readings. But I'm going to read your cards because I read tarot for 8 hours yesterday. I'm a mumpy frumpy. I'm a heffalump and woozle. I'm a tired elephant this morning. Okay. But I will give you a reading if you would like one. Okay. And yeah, they can be general cards if you want, or if you want to type in a question, you can. And Anisha Shaw, thank you for being here and being a part of our program. This is the Legends of Tarot for March 27th now. It's a Saturday. Okay, it's cool kids only. This is the Legends of Tarot. This is a little corner of the internet where everybody knows your name, and you're always glad you came. And you want to be where you can see that the troubles are all the same. You want to be in a place like this where everybody knows your name. Okay, and Anisha Shaw, your name is going down on the line, on the list, in the matrix within the matrix that exists within the big matrix. You're here now, and we're going to get some more structure. Okay, we're going to get some more structure. We're going to get some Hierophant energy in here. So we're making some plans when we have our big beach party. We're kind of like in a hangover phase where it's like the people that were left from last night are like waking up on the beach and they're like, where's my clothes? Where's the fresh water? Where is everybody? And there was just like a few of us that woke up on the beach and we decided, well, pop open the mimosas. We don't have to go anywhere. We can enjoy the sunrise. We can have fun right now. Yeah, right? Do you want to keep your red snapper? Or do you want to go for what is inside the box that Ito-san is bringing down the aisle right now? Not like that. Nothing's forcing you to take a look behind curtain number 3. We're not on Let's Make a Deal. This is the Legends of Tarot, sillies. Hi, Brianna1111. And hi, Samantha Green. Welcome to the program. You said you're back, but with a beautiful name like Samantha, I'm sorry, but I missed you the first time you were here. I must have been doing a reading. Hi, today we're just vibing, and we're vibing with the chat, and I'm connecting with the chat. I am going to read for Jessie Q because she's been here for the better part of 3 hours, and I've never read her cards. But I'm going to do it because I got a tarot hangover from yesterday. Okay, but we're going to write. We got Aisha down, Anisha Shaw. Sorry, I forgot the N. Put the Anisha Shaw. And Samantha Green. Okay. We're gathering intel today about who wants to come to the beach party. And then we're going to actually have a structured beach party one night. I hit the go live button all willy-nilly and spontaneously, and I just have fun connecting and reading for you guys. But I think as this channel grows, if our phone is about, or somebody pins the GPS of where our beach party is in the matrix, we might get overwhelmed. And that's why I'm like taking a short list for moderators, and I got a bit more research and some studio improvements to do. And that's all happening in a loving energy as I go out to all the awesome people that donated, 99 cents all the way up to $100 in the last few days. It was amazing, the sharing of the abundancy that went around the circle, right? Henry Lemongello, right? Norma Jean, everybody. Goodbye, Norma Jean. Seems to me you lived your life like a candle in the wind. Okay, I don't know. Thanks, Norma Jean. That's why that came up. But somebody was like, no, it wasn't Take On Me. It was like, wake me up before you go. Don't leave me hanging on a line of yo-yo. Wake me up before you go. Take me dancing tonight. Wake me up before you go. Yeah, right? All right. I woke up on the couch. Well, there's couches on the beach. Or if there's not, if somebody took it home, that's okay too. Your twin flame has confessed his love for me to his mom. To his mom? Chat. Tea time with mom talking about who do you love? Who do you love? Right? That kind of thing. Okay. And thanks, Keon. Thanks for being a part of the program, right? That kind of thing. Yeah, it's not easy being green. It's not easy being cheesy. And sometimes it's not easy to keep up with everybody in the chat. But I'm trying. I'm starting to wake up here. Okay. All right. Jesse, laying in the same spot though. I walk out. Yeah, okay. So just some general cards for you then, Jesse Q. That's what we'll do. Okay. All right. You've been here for 3 hours. Jesse's been here waiting for her reading for 3 hours. So that can kind of give you the broader prospect of when we don't have the structure at the beach party. That's how long it takes. It took a little extra longer today because Jesse and I were vibing together before we did it because I was a sleepy elephant. Right? You're just here to chit chat. Nice. That's cool. I love the chat aspect of this, of the live feed. Okay. Tarot, does Jessie need to know anything? She's here just to chat, but does she need to know anything? I feel a level of comfort around you, Jessie. Your sanctuary is probably very comfortable. And you as a person to be around, it's comfortable to be around you. I feel you have to be somewhat on guard too against like the energy, the unconscious energy vampires of the world. Somebody might just be leering at you at stinking Starbucks, and you're like, "Look, pal, I get your eyes off the prize," kind of thing. Right? Or what are you looking at? What you looking at, right? Not even more like what you talking about. It's like, what you looking at, Willis? What are you looking at? What am I looking at? I'm looking at doing cards, and we are all looking at the Legends of Tarot for April 27th. What does Jessie might need to know? Is okay. exactly, right? I wish you all the best in all things, Jessie. Yeah, we just talked about it. How comfortable you are, how beautiful you are, how arrived you are. Most woke. Hashtag most woke. Right, Jessie? That's cool. That's star energy, right? That's easy. I got the peaceful, easy feeling. And I know that you won't let me down. How does that song start? He's like, running down the road, try to loosen my load. World of trouble on my mind. 7 women on my mind. 2 that want to hold me. 1 that wants to stole me. 1 said she's a friend of mine. But take it easy. Take it easy. Don't let the sound of your own wheels drive you crazy. Lighten up while you still can, 'cause we may never be here again. Gotta up by timing in and take it easy. It's the Eagles. That's who it is. Take it easy by the Eagles, right? And that's the magic formula. That's the magic potion. Lighten up, Chuck. Chill out. Get on the bus, Gus. Make a new plan, Stan. No need to be coy, Roy. Just get yourself free, right? Take it easy, chilling out. And I feel this is good. This is two majors come up for you right now. Positive cards. Major arcana energy. Letting me know that you are fine, that you are good, that you are cool, right? Not to say you haven't had any troubles, but the universe is supporting you right now and it's encouraging you right now. Okay? Ten of Pentacles, right? And it's okay, right? Make sure no matter what's going on in an impersonal relationship, anything that is trying to give rise to melodrama, mini dramas, or guilt, kick it to the curb. Kick it to the curb, baby pop, and let all those fly skimmers feel the beat. Drop, right? So here it is. You know where you're going. There's no need to hang it all out on the line because you got your tools. You got your resources. There's no need to retrace. If you're worried about a past situation, these cards are letting me know that there's no need to go back in time, whatever that means for you. Okay? It's all right. It's all right. Clown shoes. They're acting a fool. We're done with them, right? And thank you, Jesse, for your kind comments to those ladies, Kara and everybody else that's been dealing with a bozo lately. Some people didn't tidy up their karmic behavior, ill karmic behavior or ways and relationships in the Aries season. Now Taurus is coming to be like, slow down, you're about to lose it all. And once we hit that flower moon in Scorpio in May, while the sun is in, I think it's still in Taurus, that'll be it. Too late. It's been too late. If I could turn back time, if I could find a way. Yeah. Hello, everybody. You're all super beautiful. It's just a small part of the tribe hanging out. Like I said, we all woke up on the beach, and everybody that was here just to drink from our wineskins. Maybe, and some people, they went to go get us some more sustenance. They'll be back. They're popping in and out to the beach. But they got stuff to do today. We can't all stay on the beach all the time. Right now, I'm just kind of like the beach bum, and I've been hanging out here for a long time and quite a bit. But eventually, I'm going to have to go get things in order and bring some structure. And actually today for me, for some reason, has been a little bit about structure. And I'm over in Scorpio. I'm opposing the Taurus energy. It's like the nurture, but now I've got to like make sure that the nest egg is safe, and I'm going to go out there and I'm going to make sure that my relationships are very happy and benevolent. Yeah, it's my day off too, Jesse. We got that in common. So sun is for your overall, right? Card at the bottom sometimes of the deck. And it's influential because it's going to show direction and opposition to you from a state of place of your innate. So that's the sun. The moon is the emotional connection, okay, that we have and how we respond, our knee-jerk reactions, our perspectives, right, from an emotional intelligence. So that's what you associate with your moon and those particular traits. And it depends on the transit too. Your rising star, your morning star, your ascendant sign, that has to do with like how you move through the day in the conscious unconscious. So it's like you're conscious, you're awake, you're analytically thinking, you're taking care of business, you're solving problems. But what's underneath is that some of the things that how you're presenting and how you're coming through and the methodology and the way in which you do it are traits of your rising sign or your morning, your early star or your ascending star. And then your Venus. Venus is all about, I'm your Venus, I'm the fire, your desire, right? That kind of thing. It's about the love, right? So that's okay. Venus reading is an important one to check out, right? Especially Kara, if you're going through a water sign and you might be feeling overly emotional, right? You want to tune into that love, right? As you identify in terms of the zodiac, right? In terms of the astrology. Pluto's gone retrograde and Saturn's about to. Saturn's like being like, come with me, Pluto. We're going to go to the dance on the moon. And they went conjunct with the moon a little bit. And they've been doing their little thing over in Capricorn. They've been hanging out all best buddy. Be like, what should we test so-and-so with? Or what does so-and-so need to improve? Or can we drop this little piece over here? And Pluto was kind of like, you know what? We need to give this some time. We need to see how people are responding in their journeys. Because Pluto is the gateway to time, space, darkness, and the underworld. And darkness is sanctuary, not darkness is weird, but darkness is and the underworld, right? So our paranormal, our phenomenon, our Pleiadian channel, or whatever it might be for you, right? Could be Sasquatch, doesn't matter, whatever it is for you. So Pluto said, going retrograde, turning on the brakes, going the other way. And Saturn's still like, come along with me. Come along. I know what's best for everyone. I know I'm in, and then pretty soon Saturn's going to look over his shoulder for Pluto and be like, what? You left? You went the other way? Oh, crap. I better go retrograde too. And Saturn goes retrograde on the 29th and goes to chase Pluto down and be like, why'd you leave me standing there? Right? But it's because of that unconsciousness. So locked in. It's Saturn. So when we talk about bozo juggling and clown shoes over here, it could be that they are caught up in this weird little dance that's occurring. I think it's happening in Capricorn too. So it's affecting on a very mental and material way. So it's presenting itself as very, very real. It must be, or we have to call it, or we have to label it, kind of thing. All right. In the moon of house, in the Mophone house. House. What is it? She's a brick house. I'm Rick James. Now it's Rick James. She's a brick house, dude. Capricorn is a meanie. Yeah. Saturn can be too sometimes, Jesse, but it's all about perspective, right? It's there for benevolence and beneficial purposes, but it presents as being a meanie. Okay. She's mighty, just letting it all hang out. What if it's Venus is Pisces? That's a great capacity, Kanon, for depths and new journeys and being able to feel on levels that you've never felt before. And you might have even pre-wrote it in this lifetime to find or an accelerated level of new emotional sharing or deep emotional sharing. Your emotional intelligence was meant to be seeded and grown perhaps in this lifetime. You got Venus and Pisces, right? Something's been nurtured in and comforted in beautiful care in the depths, and it's like nothing's been able to touch it because nothing's been able to get close to it. But then when it finally surfaces, it's ready to present, and it's going to require a lot of care. So self-care being a big part of that. Love of self, right? Sometimes you want to go where everybody knows your name. And they're always glad you came. You want to be where you can see troubles aren't all the same. Okay. So that's what we're doing here. The chat is kind of like it's slowed down. I think there's only like 2 or 3 of us here, and that's okay. So I'm just going to take a pause. I'm just going to take a rest, right? I think it's a little of both, okay? It's like when I think of twin flames, I try to vision it. So we have 3 aspects there. We have 2 flames, and we have the contrast of the void, okay? So there's the backdrop and the 2 flames, okay? Twin flames, kind of burning at the same intensity. The twin portion of that phrase, like people are like, I'd say twin flames because I don't like saying soulmates because it's too binding. But the twin in it is kind of binding in its own right, in its own sense of the, hi, Samantha. We'll pull a card for you, Samantha. It kind of also binds in a way is like it must be mirroring, it must be twinned, okay, and that sort of thing. Samantha, I'm going to pull a card for you. My person just came through the door, and I want to go and spend the day with them, everyone. So to the few people that are left in the live chat, thanks and hi, okay? 1 card for Samantha, please. Come back later today, Samantha. Wow, it's the 10 of Cups, okay? I have to run, everybody. I have to go. Thanks, Jesse, for being here. I'm going to do my research today. I may be sending out some information offers for mods, but thanks, everyone, and we'll see you again really soon. Maybe tomorrow I'll want to settle down.